I'm gonna put on my sultriest voice today because I'm so tired.
Well, don't you know?
No, I have to talk
Let me
like...
tell you what I've been playing.
Yeah, so I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem
Oh
lately.
god. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
That is fucking spooky.
You sound like
a
Scarlett
horny
Johansson.
witch.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, actually. It's like, Jesus, if you said that and my mom came in the room, it's like, oh, Jesus! Quick!
Nathan, what are you doing?
Talking to my
You've been
friends.
a bad boy.
I have a weird boner.
Nate's like, I have not. I'm
Insert your credit card to continue.
Insert where?
Your disc drive.
Wink. Your dick drive.
You said disc drive.
That would be great.
I wish you'd said dick drive now.
I did.
Okay, alright, I'm starting. Welcome to the Welcome to the Unidentified Podcast, episode number 2. I'm Adam McDermott. I'm joined by, making her first appearance, Elle Noonan.
Hi.
Yeah, Nathan Hughes.
Hello.
And Randy Fluharty.
Hurrah!
Jesus.
Attaboy, Kratos.
What?
Alright, we're
that was
just-
not Kratos.
That was Kratos in his sex minigame. We're here to talk about mostly video games. Other stuff will pop up as well. We start with what we've been playing, and we round off our session with Steam reviews, where we take the funniest user reviews on Steam.
This
we
week.
try and guess
Are we doing that
what
this
on
week?
earth they're talking about.
Are we doing that this week?
Yeah.
We are? Nathan, you have reviews ready?
No, Adam won last week.
All right, Adam. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
Wait, did I?
Yeah?
Yeah, you said you were doing it.
All right, yeah, I'll do 'em. Okay, yeah, we'll start with Elle. We'll start with you. What have you been playing? We haven't spoken to you in a week or two.
Oh, that's true. Yes, I am the new member here today, technically. Okay, so I have been playing less things than usual because I've still been trying to get a monitor in my room because I just moved. But I had to play a bunch of games for my game design class. So I have been playing actually a lot of Oculus Rift games lately
Ooh, very cool.
because I know somebody that has Oculus Rift
Okay,
who
so
lets me play them, which
I...
is amazing.
J-
Yes, Randy?
tell me your thoughts on Oculus Rift.
I threw up after playing it the first time. I got so nauseous because it's so difficult to play for more than like 20 minutes.
Yep, that's
Like-
what I'm worried about.
Oh, I got so sick. I started getting dizzy, and I'm like sitting in the chair like shaking. And Yes is like, "Oh my God, Yes is my boyfriend." He's like, "Are you okay?" Like, and I'm like, "I'm fine. It's fine." It was so bad. It was so bad. But it was fun at the time. I just can't imagine like playing it for more than
What did you play?
half an hour. I played a bunch of games that he had done film work for. Like there's a horror one which was kind of scary. It was more like jump scares than anything, and it was kind of difficult to see the planes of like where you were walking. So there were lots of times I would sidestep and just like fall in a hole, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? Like, what?" And there's one where you can like explore the entire dark sea floor, which was really fun. Except I got eaten by a shark out of nowhere, which is scary. And I recently got really back into playing Fire Emblem Awakening.
Hold on.
Because
Let's dial
what?
it back. I want to keep
Oh,
talking
sorry.
about Oculus Rift a little bit. So,
Oh, yeah, of
what
course.
is everyone's thoughts on Oculus Rift?
Haven't played it. Don't have a clue.
I mean, okay, but prospectively, what do you think about Oculus Rift? Is that something you're interested in? You're like, oh, virtual reality, yeah, it's...
It looks
Could be
cool.
brilliant.
It looks cool, but
Could
you'd
be.
probably look like a wanker with it. Like,
Oh, I don't care about that. I
Like,
already
imagine
look like
people
a
walking
wanker.
past and just looking in and like seeing this guy. It's like, what the fuck is he
You
doing?
don't care. You can't see them.
Yeah, who gives a
suppose.
crap?
Yeah.
You need
It's-
self-esteem,
yeah,
Nathan.
you can't see anything.
No,
Larry.
I don't know. It looks alright. See, the thing is, it's like it's so far removed. Like, I can't even imagine.
I'm a bit
VR.
worried because we're not... Obviously, this is the first step, sort of, in a way.
Uh-huh.
So it's still got a ways to go. But like the fact that I'm controlling... So the idea is that I am looking through the eyes of this person, and therefore I am this person. But I have to use a controller to walk? Like, that's weird to me. And if I look down and I see someone else's feet walking, I'm like, those aren't my feet! Ah! Or if I see someone else's hands come out and I'm using a controller... It's just... I don't know. It's just weird to me. There's a weird disconnect. And, I already get motion sick in, like, cars and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So if there's, like, a little latency or something, I'm gonna vom.
And I never get sick from like motion sick, but I was like feeling it. I was getting, and it's hard because like you have to use like WASDQC, things like that. And like when you're wearing the Oculus Rift, you're like, I can't see fucking anything.
Wow, that's
so
not a problem
like
for me.
somebody has to like put my hand on the key. Like,
They have a little nub on the F key to shoot. That tells you where the
Not
F key
on-
is.
not on the computer I was using. So it was very
What?
complicated. Yeah,
I didn't know they came without those.
they do.
I think
I guess the little holographic keyboards wouldn't have those, right?
Well, he has a finished keyboard,
Oh
so
god, fancy. I was just saying that I'd say, yeah. So the games you've been playing, like you are a person walking around or something like that, right? Like you
Yeah.
know, most
yeah, and the controls are very, very. It's very hard to see like where is what because you can't. You can move your head like 100 and well, as
Yeah.
pretty much as far as you can move your normal head,
right.
but you can't, see as easily as you would think if you're used to playing like games where you just turn in one direction at once.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not making full
Oh,
use
okay.
of the Oculus Rift because you're getting too nauseous,
Yeah.
then you easily step into like a flaming pit of death or something, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, that's great.
Yeah, I want to try it, but not for $300. The only time I'll try it is when they come out with a sex, just porn. Just give me some porn, interactive porn. I'll buy a fleshlight and attach it to my computer somehow. It'll be
Attach
perfect.
to your
I'm
iPad.
almost Jesus the iPad.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Jesus,
They have a.
I've seen
they
that
have
on Twitter. I'm pretty sure it already exists.
Yeah, it,
They have
it
a
does. It
theater
does.
set
No,
where you can watch movies up on the Oculus Rift, and it looks like you're in a movie theater.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
but that's stupid.
You could do that with porn.
But nobody wants to actually be in a movie theater. The reason they're in a movie theater is because they want to see a movie before they can see it outside of the theater. The movie theater sucks. Like there are other people there.
I thought it would be funny if they made the theater have like actual real stuff like that would be in a theater, like someone's like coughing, or if you see like somebody's phone go on and you're like, shh.
See, now that would actually
The
be kind of cool.
interactivity is that you have to tell them to shut up. Like
Yeah, that would be kind of cool, actually. That'd be kind of fun.
some guy in the back like, don't go in there, don't go in there. And
Oh,
you're like,
that would drive me mad.
Yes. And they released. You could buy movies to support. Freaking, just patent it right now.
okay, I patented it.
There you go. All right, now we have to
Um,
make it.
Yeah, I was just saying, like,
Elle Noonan.
I'd imagine Oculus Rift would be really cool for like a driving game, and like in first person, but so you can see the steering wheel, you can see the hands, and I think that would be cool. But because in that way you're driving the car is moving, and you're kind of in one spot, but everything else is moving around you,
Yeah.
as opposed to a game where you're walking, and
Also-
that probably won't be as nauseous, I guess. Like maybe a
Also-
spaceship kind of game as well, that would work.
Yeah, like basically anything where
Ooh.
your character is stationary is fine because you
Yeah.
play a racing game. When I play a racing game and if it's on one screen,
Mm-hmm.
cockpit view always sucks for me because the peripheral vision is always balls.
Mm-hmm.
You can only see outside your front windshield. You can't look at the mirrors. You can't look at unless you use the right I don't even know how it works usually, but so yeah, if you can look to your left and like, oh, I'm checking my blind spot. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But if
I
there's a
think-
latency in when you look to when the camera actually moves, it's still gonna be. I bet you'd still make you sick.
Yeah, I'd
I can
still
say,
still
though,
triggering.
that-
Sorry, go ahead.
I can say that it's okay. Playing horror games on it is definitely scarier than playing them on like any regular system, because the horror game I played on it was like very, very, very basic, like very not scary at all. But I still screamed because it was so legit, like right in my face. You
Yeah,
know?
I was gonna say it's probably
If
because
I
it's
was
so
playing
close.
it on a computer, it would not have scared me at all. It would have been like, oh, look, the same thing that happened already 5 times jumped out at me. But because it's right on your face and right in your
Yeah.
ears and right in your real life, you're like, oh shit, oh god. Like,
Well, it's like when horror games are scarier when you wear headphones because you can't hear the outside world. You can only hear the game.
yeah. And you can't see anything. Like, you can look around and be like, where are you?
Yeah, that's why horror stuff is scarier in the dark because you can't see. You don't have anything to take you out of the experience.
Yeah, but it's like the next level.
Yeah,
past
it's even
just
worse than
having
that because
headphones.
even when you're in the dark, you can still see the illumination of the screen lighting things up. Like, oh, there's my bed. I'm okay.
Yeah.
My
Although that also introduces the possibility that it could be in your real life too.
Yeah, but then
Which is kinda scary.
but then there's a better chance someone could sneak up behind you and kill you with the thing on your head.
I was
Ooh, that's
just
true.
gonna say that some of my favorite Oculus Rift videos on YouTube are like people playing it in malls and stuff like that, and then someone comes up and shakes them, and then they have the sensation of falling. Like I remember one guy, he was in a mall or something like that. He was playing that roller coaster game. So as it was coming up, and then it dropped down, his friend behind him shook him, and the guy, like, his legs just gave away. He was falling on the floor screaming.
Oh,
And I was like,
I
oh
would have had
god.
like a heart attack.
Yeah, definitely. You can't see or hear outside the Oculus, so you're in for a scare.
At the same time, yeah,
I always
goosebumps.
wonder about those people that play horror games like all the time, like on their YouTube channels and stuff. I'm like, what if they die early because they have had so much strain on their heart from all the terror?
Yeah.
Like,
Also, how much of that is fake? Because I don't know about you, but after about an hour, Outlast scared me for the first hour, and then after that, it was just pretty generic. I went, oh, well, I've seen this.
Well,
I don't
that's
understand how
the
someone
problem.
can be like part number 25 and still jumping.
That's the problem with all those horror games is that they're just non-stop scary. Eventually, you get numb to it. So after the first hour, you're like, oh, okay, you're doing this again. Okay,
Yeah.
give someone a break to reset. That's
Yeah.
horror 101.
I was just gonna say a horror game if a horror game is good when you play enough of it, maybe play like half an hour, and then after that you just go, I don't want to play this anymore. I'm too scared. Then when you put it down and come back, it's good. It's
Never
like
played a game. The
reset.
game is so good you don't want to play it.
That's a good horror game
Yeah.
right there. Exactly.
Speaking of horror games,
Ooh.
I want to hear it. I want to
Segue.
throw it down. Throw it down. Elle, you finally played PT.
yep.
Adam has played PT. He played it again, right? You finished it.
Yeah, I actually played it to the very end, and I got the ending. It was class.
All right, go. I'm gonna go get some popcorn.
Alright, Elle, what are your thoughts on it?
I don't want to talk about PT. Don't. I'm so angry. I'm still angry.
Okay, so you played it yourself, all the way through.
I played it what I thought was all the way through.
So you played up to the point where you died, and then you stopped.
Okay, you know how many times I've watched this trailer and how many times I've played it. Like, okay, so I watched it. I watched the short one. I watched the long one. I, talked to a billion people. I watched the complete one and saw that what I thought was the ending and was like, oh, there's that guy from that show that I like, like that kind of thing. And then me and Yesi both were like, well, this is stupid. Like, that wasn't scary at all. And then, of course, like, the next day, Yesi's like, well, I actually played the trailer with Matt, and it's much better. And I was like, you too? Really? Nobody can agree with me on this? And now
Wait, sorry, I'm getting mixed up. You played... What did you play? You said you watched the short one and the long one.
Trailer.
Yeah, the short trailer and the long trailer. I played the trailer, got to the ending where you see the main character, who he's played by.
Okay, so you've
trying
played
not
the
to
demo.
spoil.
Oh, I'm just can you say demo instead of trailer?
Oh yeah, I'm
'Cause
sorry.
One is
Played
watching, one is
yeah. Okay, so I
Teaser.
watched all the trailers, teasers. Then I played the demo. I died. Then I played the demo up until where I saw the character. Who you see who it is, and you're like, oh, it's that dude from that show.
So I don't know what you.
Wait,
No,
that's
the
the end of the
trailer.
trailer, or that's the end of the.
That's the end of the
In
demo.
the demo, yeah, she played up to the bit where the name of the
You
demo
finished
was
it.
revealed.
So you finished it.
Yeah.
You didn't play up to it. You finished it.
Well, okay, but the thing is that I played it, with other people, and we were all like, well, that was stupid. And then, like, one of the people I played it with came up to me the next day and was like, well, I played it again, and it's actually really good. And I was like, what did you see that I didn't see? That's what I want to know.
So,
because...
They went in there without the Silent Hill goggles on.
Yes,
And
that's
you
true.
are incapable of doing that.
Well, how many times have I played it by now? I can't, come into it with a fresh experience, having
that's
watched and played
another
it a
issue,
bunch
but
of times.
When you look at it from not a Silent Hill perspective, it's much better. It's way more subtle, and there are jump scares, but even without those, it's still pretty creepy, and it looks great, and it's not necessarily indicative of the final game. So just don't write it off right away.
Well, I was
Ooh, it might
prepared
be.
to do that. I was prepared to not put on my Silent Hill goggles, at least try to, clean off the fog on them or something. And then at the end of the trailer where it plays the Silent Hill theme and says Silent Hill and then coyly puts an S at the end, I was like, fuck you, demo. Really? You're gonna fuck me over like this?
Okay.
You're not even gonna
Beautiful
lube it
Spanish
up, just right up there? Fuck this. I was so angry.
Okay,
I was so mad.
What did you hate so much about it?
Because it's not indicative. Look, okay, I've already said, it's supposed to be a
Name this thing anything else.
What?
On
Name
the
this
fact
thing
that it's
anything
not
else.
Silent Hill you're saying it's not like every other Silent Hill game.
Well, I mean, it's nothing like a Silent Hill game, besides, like, the whole redemption subplot, which I understand that makes sense. Like, main character does something shitty, doesn't know about it, redemption, they get amnesia, and then they suffer for what they did forever. And I understand that, and I get it, but, like, there's nothing. There's nothing.
Let's go down the Silent Hill checklist. Tell
just-
me what you need in a Silent Hill game for it to work with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, maybe one fucking monster?
So,
one?
There was.
Again,
One?
this is a demo.
Yeah.
But also,
Jesus.
why do you need monsters? Monsters are boring. Like, the worst parts of
my
Silent Hill
God.
are fighting the
Don't
monsters.
make a fucking Silent Hill game then. Don't do it. Make another fucking game.
but
Make
Silent-
your own
Yeah,
fucking
Randy.
ideas into a game.
But Silent
Make your own.
Hill-
You asked me a question, Randy.
I know.
And I'm trying to answer
and
your
I'm giving
question
you a
right
rebuttal
now.
to yeah, but you're just going like, don't make it do it. You're just repeating yourself. I'm rebuttaling.
What is the point of making it Silent Hill and attaching it to that franchise if you're not going to have anything indicative of it?
But the
That's
reason
what I'm
they
wondering.
made Silent Hill 1 the way it was in the first place is because people didn't accept games without combat in them back then. They just didn't. Now they do. Now they can actually do that. So the worst parts of Silent Hill, which everyone agrees is fighting, is taken out. Like, why is that an issue?
But
It's not that.
like,
And
if there's no combat, then you just walk? Then what's the point?
Puzzle solving? What's
Well,
the point of going
okay,
home?
yeah, yeah.
Well, Amnesia is like that too.
Puzzle
point of
solving
going
was
home?
weird in that though. You had to like walk 10 steps from the door, then wait for the clock to chime, then walk another 12 steps, wait
Well,
for the baby to laugh.
I'm not talking about the puzzle that's in there because it sucks. But
Yeah, that-
I'm
yeah.
talking- but
It's a terrible puzzle.
No, it's not. It's actually brilliant.
no, it isn't.
Oh,
It is
Clay.
actually
No,
brilliant.
it is not.
How would you know how
It is
to do
actually
that?
brilliant. I didn't.
That's it. You
But like somebody figured it out, and the way there are actual clues. The guy broke it down in a 10-minute,
Yeah.
highly polished video,
Which is
and it was
ridiculous.
amazing.
But the fact
No,
that he had to make a
brilliant.
video
Silent
to
Hill.
do that is just
That's
bullshit.
how Silent Hill works.
Yeah, which is
Stupid
bad.
puzzles that don't make sense.
The one thing
Kojima
they
said
took from
himself
Silent Hill.
Kojima said himself, "Is like, oh, this is going to take people 2 weeks to get it," and he did it deliberately.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And then the internet cracked it in 4 days.
I don't get why people
Kojima-san.
think that's brilliant though. Like, I don't know. That reduces playability quite a bit.
Because it's Kojima.
But that's
He's
Silent Hill,
genius.
you know.
That's pretty much it.
But okay, but we have more fuel to this fire since there has been
Dun,
a
dun, dun.
new trailer for this game. Still calling it PT, mind you,
Yeah, me and
even though
Lou had a
people
bit
know
of
what
beef
it
with
is
that.
now, which is real stupid.
Bit of beef, Nathan.
Bit of a beef.
Jesus.
Bit of beef. Not
What
really
are you
beef.
talking about?
Like me and Randy were just
Beef.
we were talking.
I'm sorry,
what's the
are
word
you a
I'm thinking?
gangster from... Never mind.
Oh yeah.
Beef.
Yo, dog.
Issues.
I got issues. Yeah, he said it before. It's like you got beef with it. Randy says it all the time.
Like beef. It's
I've been
so
hanging out
stupid.
with him
Beef
too
is
long.
meat.
How often have I? Don't
Me and
think
Randy
I,
had a hot
You
dog
got
about
beef
this.
with it? Nobody says that.
I don't think I've ever said.
You definitely
Someone
have
else.
typed it out. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, type maybe, but ironically, not like yo beef,
Yo, beef.
yo, baby,
Jesus.
got some beef. Anyway,
So yeah, me and Randy had a discussion about how so it is revealed that PT is Silent Hills, but
Yeah.
they haven't been calling it
It
Silent
is.
Hills. They just call it PT. Now I said that's for convenience sake because it's a hell of a lot easier to type and say PT over Silent Hills. It was a stupid argument.
Yeah, that's a dumb point.
that's a real bad argument.
But the thing is, I was just saying, I don't know. I have no clue why they're pimping out PT
Well, because
instead of
they're-
Silent Hills. So
It's Hideo Kojima. He wants to. He's still screwing with us. We just don't know how yet. We're waiting for
he's
it.
so
Like I
crafty.
can't. On one hand, I'm so excited for this. He's like he's screwing with us, and he's just gonna pull the punchlines coming. It's gonna be incredible. On the other hand, he's doing it to Silent Hill. So I don't know if I want that to happen.
How do you think I feel as a big Metal Gear fan? Oh goodness!
But
There's
the
Metal
Phantom
Gear
Pain.
news. No,
he's
no, no,
basically
no.
doing
The
the Phantom Pain thing.
When I heard Metal Gear Collection, I'm thinking, oh my god, Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2 in HD. Oh my god, yes. And then it turned out it was a fucking clothing line. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Just, seriously.
Back to Silent Hill.
But
Anyways,
the trailer.
yeah.
It's all of the points that I was arguing to Elle are irrelevant as soon as that trailer comes out. Well, I don't know. There's monsters in the new trailer. Elle, what do you think of those?
What?
Have you seen the new trailer?
No, I avoided watching it because I was still angry.
Well, there are monsters.
It's really good. It's very...
Oh my god.
No, it's not.
It is.
Wait,
The
I'm gonna watch
monsters
it right
are
now.
really
You guys
creepy
keep
and
talking.
like proper Guillermo del Toro, like really twisted.
Okay.
Watch. I'm gonna watch this trailer.
I don't know.
Well, I enjoyed it, I guess. I never really was mad about PT.
But
I was looking at it going,
again, like this is this is a trailer. Of course, they're just trying to throw everything they can at you at once. But the thing that I like about the actual teaser itself was the subtlety and the build-up, which is completely lost in this 1-minute teaser, which is rightfully so. But because of that, it's less effective, I think.
Well, I was just saying
there
that
are actually some really cool moments where like the thing is rolling and then all of a sudden it turns into a head. I'm like, whoa, that's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I think the monster design was pretty cool. It's very...
It's
like,
weird. It's creepy.
Yeah, because before in PT, you never really saw the craziness of, like, Del Toro's kind of designs. Like, if you look at Hellboy and stuff like that, he has very weird, twisted things going on, you know, with characters and all that. And you didn't really get to see that in PT. Like, what did you have? Like, the baby, the witch person.
The fetus.
And in this, you kind of just see, like, was it giant worms and shit? Elle
needs a link to the
trailer. Trying to be sly. You could have just said, "Hey, I don't have a link."
Hey guys, don't tell anybody.
Okay. Sorry, Elle.
It's fine.
Just check
TGS. Type in Silent Hills. TGS.
Or no, it's PT.
PT. Come on.
They're still calling
it's Silent Hills. They're marketing as Silent Hills. At the end of the trailer, it says Silent Hills.
It's a freaking
All
mess.
The trailers say it doesn't even matter.
It's such a freaking mess.
It's even Kojima's like, oh, make sure you check out PT, and it's like, what?
Which trailer is it? There's so many.
What?
TGS one.
There's only one.
Tokyo Game Show.
Oh my! I'll link you. Oh God.
Anyways,
the internet.
Elle,
How do I use
the internet?
Can you just go fuck yourself? How about that?
www. No, wait, forgot. HTTP. colon. Is that / or /? I never remember.
The concept movie. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. I'm still excited for it. Intrigued is a better word. I'll still look at it. And now the conversation's over while Elle starts the trailer.
Yeah, we have to do a roundabout on it.
Oh, Adam, have you seen the trailer?
The game won't be released until 2016.
Jesus.
So
in theory,
no, as in, where is it? Available for PS4 not until 2016.
Well,
maybe
this is, I guess.
So
maybe Silent Hills is Frog Fractions 2.
Oh, come on.
This is like your live reaction to the trailer.
So
good,
not horrific.
It looks great.
No,
I mean the scenery, but that was just silly.
But they're just trying to throw everything. I don't know. It's too hard to judge a horror thing by its trailer. Don't judge a book by its cover, people.
Oh, that was cool.
The door, yeah.
Fuck yeah! Finally.
This is the worst segment ever.
Yeah,
listen to someone watch a trailer.
Oh, you can mute me. Sorry.
No, you're good.
No, we can't.
we can't.
You're recording this in Audacity. How are we supposed to mute you?
Oh my god.
Self-mute.
Oh, that was cool. That was actually really cool.
Okay, wait. You start off saying, "Oh, really?"
Oh, that's really stupid.
At it.
And then you enjoy
and
it.
then it transitioned into, "That's really cool."
Amazing.
Oh my god, it looks like Sepulchre from Homecoming.
I don't even know.
Yep.
Is that the bad one? I'm pretty sure. No, that's Downpour.
No, yeah, it was a bad game. But it
was not a bad game.
Yes, it was. Sorry.
Yeah, you've been schooled.
All right.
Silent Hills.
All
Yep.
right.
Okay.
Okay,
trailer.
what's your reaction?
What is your reaction? So
That
overall,
was
what do you
much
think?
better than the other trailer.
Wow, and you hated it, Randy. You didn't think it was.
I did. No, I didn't hate it. I thought it was.
Oh, okay.
They were just throwing way too much at you at once.
Oh
Way
yeah,
too much weird
definitely.
mess.
But
Wait,
that
so-
fucking Sepulchre monster, I was like, finally, there's a fucking monster in here. Yeah.
So that's the reason you didn't like PT as opposed to what you saw there, because
I
monster.
No, I thought the story was kind of weak because I don't know, it seemed like it was
Teaser?
very like American horror movie. You know, like it's like American Horror Story if they made a game too. You know,
Yeah, I suppose.
like man kills his entire family. Of course, the wife was pregnant too, and then there's
The
this subplot
uninvited.
with the daughter who was hiding, and I was like, oh, that's kind of weak.
But what about the
But,
paper bag that talks to you? I'm sure that wasn't in
that's
it.
true.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I like that there was like half a second of like the Reaper in the PT demo. I thought that was cool, but it was only there for, half a second. I was like, oh, that's awesome. But then it was gone, and I never saw it again.
All right.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yep.
But dude, that monster was sick. I was like, oh, fuck, it's Sepulchre.
Are you throwing up
mean,
the
it's
metal
not,
horns
but
right now? Just yeah.
What?
Are you throwing up the devil horns with your hands?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that was sweet. That was much better. Although I did think it was silly when the ball turns into a head and spits out like bugs. I was like, that's kind of silly.
The one part I said was good about the trailer is the one you critique.
Like polar.
That was
I thought it was cool.
That's silly,
it was cool
but the
looking,
hand
but it wasn't that
growing
scary.
is not.
Yeah, everything.
Horrible.
The whole thing is
It's
silly.
horrible.
If you think that part's silly and you don't think the rest is
Yeah.
silly, I don't know what's wrong.
I don't know.
I was just so excited to see a monster finally. I was like, yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay,
I
so
just,
we figured out Elle just needs more monsters.
Which
Listen,
doesn't make
Kojima,
any sense to me.
monsters,
Throw it in there.
key to success,
Well, that's why the
and good ones.
earlier are better than like the Downpour monsters.
All right, guys. Metal Gear Solid 5 monsters. Just put them in there.
You don't understand. I'm talking about Silent Hill, not every game ever. I'm talking about
Monsters
if you're
are the
attached-
least interesting part about Silent Hill.
Okay, Randy, I need you to go get on a bus.
Where?
And, like,
Where am I
take
going?
Your ass back
To Mars?
to fucking I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, Ville, because that's where you need to be right
We
now.
don't actually have a bus station here. I'd have to drive like 40 minutes.
Okay, well then drive
40
40 minutes, hang out there, get
The
a
bus
postcard,
station is 40
get a
minutes
Slurpee.
away.
That's what you need
All
in
right.
your life right now.
All right. We will.
I like how my argument to like a smart conversation is me just
like,
go, you don't fucking
you go
know
away.
anything and you're an asshole.
You get out of here. You're wrong.
Go back to fuck you land.
All right.
We will more
No,
than
but
likely
it's because
revisit
the monsters
this.
are the psychological representations of the people that they're mirroring. They're not like ghosts.
You're right, but
it
then
was
you
a
have to
teaser,
fight them.
Though. Like you couldn't put that much in it. You just kind of have to give people a taste of the atmosphere, and that
Yeah,
was
but
it.
they put a whole fuck of a lot in the PT demo.
No more.
They put so much in.
But they
that
wouldn't want to
could've
introduce you
maybe-
to the mechanics and shit and like how you actually play the game, because like if it's definitely not just walking around like what it was. I'm sure there's a lot more to it. So,
I know, but if they had
Who knows?
to put in the 2-week puzzle and they couldn't put in like maybe one element of the character psyche besides like ghosts, I don't know. That's how I feel.
We will revisit this as
Okay,
more
yeah,
information
we're putting it
comes
in
out.
this. But it won't come out until 2016.
Okay, yeah. Moratorium on PT for now.
Okay. Nathan, I know you're a big Metal Gear fan.
yeah, big time.
Massive 20-minute long gameplay demo came out of TGS.
I also watched this.
Yay.
What do you think of it, Nathan?
Well, I thought it was very very next gen-y, I guess. Like it's definitely not the same Metal Gear I'm used to playing.
Don't gloss over that. What does that mean?
It's different. There's a lot of like it's this is hard to explain.
Next Jenny?
Next Jenny.
Next gen.
Then what does that mean?
Okay, so the usual setup for Metal Gear is like you kind of just go from point A to point B, but with this one it's kind of like they give you a lot more toys and tools to play with and do.
Because it's open.
It's
world.
open world.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like it's different, and yeah, it just looked nicer than what I'm used to playing. And I don't know, there's just more to it. There's more meat to it than I've ever seen. So I don't know. Look up next gen Jenny in the difference.
Just
how the fuck do I know?
explain next
That
Jenny.
is a
and you
box
went,
quote.
It's got more
It's
options
next gen.
and it looks better.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff added to it that is actually very interesting. But I think it looks a lot easier than I've ever seen because, like, well, at least
Because
the
the
sneaking
controls
bit.
don't suck.
I was just saying the sneaking bit because, like, when there's that cool moment with the sniper person. She shoots off the
Quiet.
guy's helmet. Yeah, quiet. She shoots off the guard's helmet, and then you trank him in the head. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool because, like, that's like flawless teamwork with an AI partner there. And yeah, it's just the bit where he Fultons off the guy. Like, I don't know if you played Peace Walker, but it was so easy to play because all you had to do was just tranquilize people, and then just get out the balloon and then fly them back to your base, and that's it. Like it was just too easy. So I don't know if the same kind of problem I had with Peace Walker will be in Phantom Pain, but you know, I like the bit where like it just went. The whole mission just went completely like fucked up completely, and it was just the guy playing was just adapting to and then escaping. I thought that was really interesting.
I bet you they did that on purpose.
Yeah, I'm sure, but like you know, it's interesting to see like, oh hey, you know, it doesn't. Hold on, was the mission just to rescue that guy? By the way,
I don't know.
see, I was thinking there's more to it. I think that was like a side option or side mission because I was watching it and I was thinking, wait, that bridge he blew up. I think he was meant to go across it, but he blew it up, so he can't do anything. So he might as well just, you know, go home.
I'm having trouble thinking about what the rewards would be for a side mission in Metal Gear Solid.
GP
Experience?
yeah, experience.
But that's weird.
Points.
That's weird to me. Like, you don't level up in Well, I guess you kind of do.
Well, you
I don't know.
put the points into researching new weapons and shit. That's what.
Which
it was
I have
like.
no interest in. Like, I don't know.
Oh, that was like the best part of Peace Walker, though.
I played Peace Walker for an hour and haven't played it since. So
okay. Right. Do you know when? Remember last week we were talking about Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, where you get this kind of element to build. You send people off on missions, stuff like that.
Yeah, but Assassin's Creed does it well.
Yeah, well, Peace Walker does it fine too. It gets better as you go on.
Yes, you're right. I haven't played enough of Peace Walker.
Yeah, like you get weapons tree, you develop new weapons, you can get the weapons sent into you. I don't think you can do that in Peace Walker. You can do it in Phantom Pain, which is cool. So like if you're developing a new weapon and then it's done, then you can have it airdropped in, and then you can use it, which is really cool because like, you know, I like games that give you like certain games that you can customize your loadout in the game instead of having to wait until the start or end of the game to do that. So, you know, it's cool. There's a lot of cool stuff in the new Metal Gear, and I'm interested to see how it plays out.
So, I've recently, I'm pretty sure I told you guys that I went on a Metal Gear marathon. I started with the original MSX
Yikes.
Metal Gear,
I
played
feel
all the way
asleep.
through. Yeah. Well, I don't know. That translation's better in the MSX version. The NES version has that.
So good.
I don't remember. Yeah, it's still, those games don't. Actually, Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, I think it's called, is basically Metal Gear Solid 1.
Oh, really?
Almost, the controls are really similar. The items you get a cardboard box, you get a cigarette that sees lasers, you get, like, it's crazy to me. Mine detector, if you crawl over claymores, you pick them up. Like, there's a Nikita missile launcher. Like, all this stuff that is in Metal Gear, it's like 2D Metal Gear Solid 1. I was really surprised when I went back and played it and realized how little has changed from Metal Gear 2 to Metal Gear Solid.
And
even the story has like parallels. You end up similar. Well, I spoil the end of Metal Gear Solid. I guess that's okay.
Sure, go for it.
I'm pretty sure it's 16 years old. I'm pretty sure it's okay now. Where you like drive on a Jeep, where you don't really drive, but you escape with your female companion in a similar fashion the way you do in Metal Gear Solid. It's really similar. So I played through all those from Metal Gear 1 to Metal Gear 4. And had a good time trying to make sense of the story. Once you get to 2, it's real tough.
Yeah, 2
Metal Gear
just
Solid
drops the
2,
ball.
it's like, whoa, I like it.
Oh yeah,
sort of,
same. But I don't know why I like it. I can't explain this.
This is the Assassin's Creed of Metal Gear Solid.
Exactly. Just
with 2, the storyline of 2 is actually it's actually brilliant.
Yeah, when it's explained
it is
properly, but
holy crap, when you're just playing it, you're like, oh,
Whoa.
what?
Yeah. When you play it, it's just complete nonsense.
It is ridiculous.
But I've watched people who put the story back together again, and it's actually brilliant.
I think Metal Gear
you
Solid.
won't get it when you're playing it.
Yeah.
I think Metal Gear Solid 4 cleans it up in pretty well.
as well as it could, I guess.
Yeah, as messy as they made it, it cleans up reasonably well by the end of 4. So I also kind of went crazy on Metal Gear Solid. So when I watched 5, 3 is my least favorite, and I am seemingly alone on this.
Yep.
Definitely. I don't know why. Like,
It just the past story interests me the least. For 1, for 2, I still think traversing the jungle is a chore and not fun. The layout, because they kept the same kind of the same control thing where if a guy sees you or whatever, like it's not a flat place. The Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 work because it's a flat indoor environment that you can see around. As soon as you add verticality to it, it makes it way, way more cumbersome, I think, because you don't have the radar. The controls aren't perfect. It's just I didn't like it as much.
You do have a radar in 3.
It's not really.
yeah, you do.
You do.
Like a beeper kind of thing.
You get a sonar pulse thing.
Yeah.
It's a radar.
You want the actual level layout.
But the radar in 1 and 2 it shows you their vision cones, and it's way more detailed than it is in 3.
I get you. So you don't like the fact the vision cone thing was taken out.
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't like 3 as much.
All right.
Yeah.
So are you excited for Phantom Pain?
I don't know. So I like Metal Gear Solid despite their gameplay.
Oh,
and
okay.
it kind of just seems like they're adding more. That's just kind of why Peace Walker turned me off a little bit, because it's like there's way more gameplay here, way more game that I have to manage, and I kind of don't care about it.
Well,
And now they're just adding more and more game to it. And as soon as I saw them lift that guy off on the balloon, I'm like, what are you doing? I don't care.
What?
well, just from looking at it, I feel like because since it's gone open world, that there's like it's to me it's just like third person Far Cry. You just get all these tools and weapons. This is your objective. Go do it, and that's it. That's all you kind of get, and you can do it whatever way you want. You can just shoot everyone. It'll be harder, of course, but you can sneak in and do it that way. And I don't know. I like the choice, and I like the fact that if you get caught, or like you don't just wait like 60 seconds and then everything's okay. Like there's actually proper repercussions. Like if you get caught and you try the mission again, the guards will be wearing helmets or more armor. That's cool. Like, that's interesting. But
I'm also a little worried that it's open world now, because I think open world has its place. But we talked about last week how Assassin's Creed, we talk about the main campaign in Assassin's Creed, the missions aren't really that interesting. And I think it could be attributed to the fact that it's open world. And I think, because you think about Metal Gear Solid 1 through 3's campaign, and 4 campaign, and it's really tight and structured. You're like, oh, all these cool moments. That could be lost in Metal Gear Solid 5 because it's open world now. Because they have to worry about,
I guess,
missions taking place in this open world, and thus there's going to be like AI weirdness and like potentially tailing missions.
Yeah. Well, in 4 there was a bit of open world nature to it. Like it was a bit open. It wasn't as like there's only one path.
Yes.
I think that's what they mean when they say open world. Like it's not like you can go to any spot. You know what I mean? Like you still have to load a level and shit like that.
If that's the case, then I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I think.
But
it's
I'm a little
more
worried that it's like go to a mission blip on the map, start a mission. Like that's what I'm a little worried about.
No.
Have either of you played Ground Zeroes?
No.
Because I don't see.
Lads,
As much as I love Metal Gear Solid, I'm not paying that much money.
I'm waiting for the PC version.
And I want
it's like a tenner nowadays.
I want to wait for the bundled edition anyways, because I'm pretty sure there will be one. Like,
but why would I play it on PS3 when I could play it on my PC?
Ouch. He's cool.
But
neither.
I mean, my PC is more powerful than the PS3. It just is. I didn't make
it
the
looks
rules.
cool. Like, it's fine. I wish you didn't have to pay for it, but it's the world we live in nowadays.
Alright, we'll move on from Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Elle, was there anything else you played this week other than PT?
Oh, yeah, I got my, okay, so for, my game design class, we have to do a lot of, like, assignments where we play games, like, for hours, and then we have to get someone else to play the games that we played for, like, hours to see how their reaction is different and,
That
like,
sounds
what
amazing.
problems they have. Yeah, like, what problems they have, what pops up for them, and, like, how they handle situations differently.
Mm-hmm.
So, I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem, which was really fun.
Awakening?
Yeah, because I only have my DS, and like I have all my systems here, but they're not hooked up to a monitor yet because I don't have my TV is still in Boston.
Boston.
Yeah. So I got my boyfriend to play Fire Emblem, and now he is obsessed with it, and he wants to play it all the time. He's like, "Can you bring that game next time?"
That game.
Hey, do you want to come over? Sure. Will I bring
bring-
you a bottle of wine? No, just Fire Emblem.
Just bring your DS.
No, it's so cute because like he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll do it for you," just to be nice. And then he was like, "That was really fun." He loves Lissa. He wants to marry her so far, but his favorite character is Vake. He's very excited. It's adorable, and he's best friends with Crom. And I was like, "You are enjoying this so much. That makes me so happy." But yeah, so I started another playthrough because I keep getting like to the paralogs, and then I end up starting over because I'm like, I don't like my character anymore. I'm gonna make a new one. I keep tapping, or I decide I want to marry someone different, so I'll just start over. Lose
I
all my
married
progress.
Crom.
I did too the first time.
I mean, what better bloodline to have than the two main characters?
Your stats are pretty good if you marry Crom.
That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
I got so powerful. I got so powerful in that game. Crom and my main character were all that were necessary to clear out the entire map.
Yeah,
I got
that's
so
true.
powerful.
But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. Crom is cute, but like, I wanted to see who else was out there.
It's really
Keeping your
existential
options
coming
open.
here.
Actually, in my new game, I'm trying to marry one of the children. which is kind of weird. But you know,
Love I don't judge here. We don't judge here at the Unidentified podcast.
I'm trying to marry Crom's nephew, which is pretty weird, but whatever. He can deal. He'll deal with it.
That's a good game.
Although I think it's awkward because, like, I'm not going to spoil, but, like, one of the children is born in the game, like, in real time. Because they come from the future, kind of, and you assume, like, oh, well, yeah, they're going to just, like, they're all born at some point in the future. But they're all around the same age, too. And then one of the children is born during the course of the game. And then you realize, like, oh, that means that Naui and Lissa both had babies, like, only a year after this. And they both look like they're 12, which is very weird.
I mean,
but,
it's possible.
That's okay.
Biologically possible.
No, I know. It's just like, oh, no, they're so little. Like, oh, that's weird.
It's starting to remind me of Terminator a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, Kyle Reese comes back. If Kyle Reese didn't come back, then John Connor wouldn't be born. But how is John Connor born if Kyle Reese... Time paradox.
Yep, it's fucked up. But that's okay. Because it's games.
Video games.
Video games. Video games.
God dang video games.
I just think it's funny that, like, yes, my boyfriend, who's from Finland, decided to name himself Max. I was like, why?
Because that's a cool name.
He was like, yeah, that's fun. And he named it in all capitals.
Yeah, when Homer Simpson renamed himself, what did he name?
So every time someone talks to his character, it sounds like they're shouting at him because it's all in capitals. So it's like, yeah, that was very good, Max! Like,
it's because it's too awesome to speak quietly.
And he has like
it's
purple
a shame
flippy
when they're doing
hair.
like stealth missions and they have to say his name. It just ruins everything.
It's like in Zelda when something is written in red, and I always have to shout it when I read it. Because it's like, yeah, we're gonna go to the spirit and see it's
Fire
like,
Temple!
Scrubs! Yeah.
Yep.
I have a whole playthrough actually of me and my friend Cammy playing that game, and every time we have to shout everything in red. It's amazing.
Which Zelda?
Majora's Mask. Yeah, I'm sorry, Randy. I can hear you hurting inside. I can hear the pain in your heart.
I'll make it through this.
Do you genuinely not like Majora's Mask?
I genuinely remember not liking Majora's Mask. I haven't played it in a long time.
Kind of worms. No, okay.
Yeah.
Tiptoed around that.
I'll show you the light one day.
I have my N64 hooked up to my TV currently. It is currently hooked up because I don't have it.
Tomorrow.
Someone wants to buy it for me. I will play it tomorrow.
Buy it for or from?
For. I don't have it.
Oh.
Well, I'll pitch in and give it to you for Christmas.
Okay.
Adam's like, no, we're not.
Screw him.
Cut that out. Cut that out of the podcast.
It's the one time he edits the podcast.
Encourage him.
Someone just runs into my room and, like, shoots me. And then, like, walkie-talkies you guys, like, it's done. You're like, good, okay.
So we can hire an assassin, but we can't buy Randy Majora's Mask.
Yeah, it's a
Wouldn't
weird...
that just be way
system.
easier?
It's a weird system you guys have got set up here.
Don't make the rules.
Yeah.
Anything else, Elle?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I forgot.
Okay.
I made all of you in Tomodachi Life.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which has been hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, Nate is the most popular boy.
Yes.
Well,
Ever since I gave him a kite, he's been, like, so excited.
Why did you give him the kite?
Bitches on my dick for my kite. Just, yes.
Yeah, you're very happy about your kite.
Okay, so what is
Randy, you're
Tomodachi
dating my
Life?
best friend
I have
Dylan.
no clue. Can you explain to me?
It's this game where you put all of the people, you can make it with real people or fake people, like OCs or whatever.
Okay.
I did it originally with OCs, and then I started over and made it with people I actually know, because I know more people in my life, I realized. And you put them all in the same apartment building, and they live on an island together, and, like, basically, it's kind of stupid. You have to just, like, watch them and see if they have, like, enough food and, like, make them happy, and then they give you money to, pay for all the stuff on the island.
All right. So
I just like to play it because it's fun to, like, tell the people in real life, like, haha, guess what you did
Is this like
yesterday?
a PC game, or
like,
is it, what is
It's
it?
a
3DS
Nintendo
game.
3DS
Oh, okay.
game.
What's it look
Randy,
like?
you are
I have no
dating
clue.
my best friend Dylan.
Yeah, I heard the story about this.
She proposed to you on the beach,
She
I think.
did, I gotta respect her. She came up front about what she wanted. And I
She
don't
asked
like to play
me-
games, so when she comes up to me and says, here's how it's gonna be, I'm like, I can respect that.
Yeah, she asked me how she should, because that's the other thing about the game, is that the characters all have to like run it by you whenever they want to do something because you're like the grand overlord, so they have to ask your permission to start dating people or things like that. So she came up to me and was like, I have feelings for Randy. What should I do? And I was like, go for it. And she was like, how should I tell him? And there's all these options, like be traditional, be bossy, be cute. And I was like, I think he's going to appreciate it if you're just upfront about it. So she just came up to you and was like, here's the sitch. You're my boyfriend. You got that? And Randy was like, sure.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
Yes. That is how,
It
well,
was great.
that is how probably I would react to, like, you know, regardless of the result of this, I respect you. This is how you should have done it. I don't like the mind games. I don't like the figure out what I mean, the hidden meaning crap. No, just freaking tell it how it is.
Yup. It's great. And also, I gave you a WWE room.
That's
So your room is a
copyright
wrestling
infringement.
ring, and there's like a whole backdrop of fucking like people in the background just cheering, and that's just what you do every day. You just walk around in the ring.
That sounds kind of awesome.
Yeah, I was like, Randy will appreciate this.
That's the dream.
I've always wanted to be in a wrestling ring. I wanted to
You've
feel
never
it.
been in an
No,
actual one?
you have
Yeah,
a wrestling ring.
yeah. Like when I was a kid.
What?
Like when we would like
When Elle
weren't you
was
ever in,
heavyweight
like,
champion.
No, I mean, weren't you ever like a kid who went to like summer camp or anything?
A, no. B, what summer camp has wrestling?
They take you on field trips every Friday.
I
don't think it's proper like
Friday we would go somewhere.
WWF or E or whatever. Standard.
Like I wouldn't fight or anything. You just get to like go up and like walk around and be like, this is so much fun, and then you get out and you go home. Like
I'd try to do like a Hurricane Runner or something. I'd
they give you
I'd have
they
to
give you
do something.
lunch.
If I got in
I
there,
didn't meet anybody that I knew. It was just like, oh, look where we are, kids. You know, that kind of thing.
this is the one chance I have. I have to take a back bump. I have to.
Just do the people's elbow on nobody.
Yeah, I've done some like stupid. As a kid, I used to do stupid backyard wrestling stuff on a trampoline, and I used to always do the people's elbow because I thought it was the funniest thing.
Slap your elbow and
I'd put like, and we didn't have elbow pads, so I'd put like,
goodness.
you know, rip sleeves off and put them under my elbow.
Okay.
And wait, instead of like garbage cans, you know, the garbage cans that bend super easy in wrestling, that just like he hit him so hard his head dented the steel.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they're fake garbage cans. So we used to get those little metallic pans that you make pies in. We used to hit each other in the head with it, and like, oh, he hit it so hard, it dented it. But these things are so like you could, if the wind blew, it would bend it because they were so flimsy.
That sounds adorable.
It was fun.
You cuties.
We were in our teens, but we were.
Oh
still
God!
No, I'm kidding.
Is this where you talk about the D Club?
We're still doing it to this day. That's where I'm going after this trampoline.
I'm getting my trampoline fixed, guys. I'll see you over there.
Spot on, Randy impression.
Yeah, perfect.
Is
You make him
Tomodachi
sound
Life
enough
the
like a
same game where you were allowed to marry people, or they said you can't marry?
No,
You
Same
can
sex.
marry people, but you can't have gay relationships, which I think is kind of weird.
So
because
dumb.
if you like, why would you make a game where you populate your village, your island with real people if you can't make them real? Like,
you know
I don't
what they
understand
could
that.
have done is just completely ignored it, released another game with the same but the way they handled it is they came out and said, oh, sorry, we didn't want to make a political statement or something like that. Like, what are you doing? That was the worst thing you could have possibly said to address this.
The irony as well.
Unbelievable.
Like them saying,
By keeping it out, you're making a political
Yeah, I was
statement.
gonna say the irony. No, we didn't want to make a political statement. You just did.
I just
Ignore it.
cheated.
It's a video game. But we didn't have time to put that in. There you go. That would have solved it.
Yeah, I just cheated and made all of my gay friends. I just made their like significant other. I just made them the opposite gender. I made like one of my best friends. I made her girlfriend a boy just so that they could, and I made her have the same voice as a girl, and like I gave her girl clothes, and she was fine with
Did you
it.
give
just,
the
like,
more masculine of the two the male gender, or did you just do it randomly?
I just asked which one wanted to be the boy,
Okay.
and they were like, "Oh, I'll do it."
That's gonna mess them up for their wedding night. Like, oh shit, you didn't tell me. I should have known.
No, I mean they both have the game too, so they know the pitfalls of it. So
I mean, just because they're the same gender doesn't mean there's not roles to fill. So, like, someone's got to put on the pants.
well, they're
what I'm
both
saying?
pansexual, so I don't know if it matters for them, but
Depends on the weather as well. You could wear shorts sometimes too. Just saying. Doesn't always
So
have
is
to
it-
be pants.
It's so that's cute. All the stuff you've been telling us.
Yeah, it sounds
Is it
cool,
actually
yeah.
a good game?
No,
Okay.
I play it on the bus and stuff. I waste time, you know.
Oh.
I got it as a gift. I would not have bought it, I think. You know.
Yeah. My favorite part is that you can design a voice for each character, right? You can
Yes.
sort of move bars around and adjust the
Yeah.
pitch and stuff, and they have these robotic voices.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But the only thing that sucks is that, like, you know, 3 of the people on my island have accents. You both and Yesse all have accents, you know.
Wait,
and there's only
which
one
one?
way to. What?
Who? Like Adam and oh, right, okay. You
Adam,
mean in
Nathan,
real
and
life?
Yesse all have accents. Yeah, in real life.
All right.
So to try and replicate an accent, there's only one bar, and it's just called the accent bar.
I mean,
And the further up you pull it to the right, it just sounds more distorted. So it's like at the bottom, it's like, my name is Nathan. My favorite color is green. You know, that kind of thing. And then at the other end, it's like, my name is Nathan. My favorite color is green.
So
and I was like,
turned
oh,
into Borat,
God.
basically.
Exactly,
more
which is
accent.
so dumb. So now whenever you talk, it just sounds like... So I just changed it back to being a normal American boy.
Brilliant.
I mean, Nathan kind of his accent's barely there anyway. I mean, it depends on
That's
what
not
he says.
true.
Yeah.
It depends on what he says.
Specific words.
And there's different accents, too. It's like, it's not like
yeah,
everybody
my
is from,
county is really
you know,
neutral.
Yugoslavia.
No, there's American accent and foreigner accent. Those are the only two.
Jesus.
If you don't like America, you can get out.
I tell you what.
I tell you what.
Yeah, who?
Get her done.
If you don't speak our language,
Speak
You
American.
can just go back to where you
just
came
go back
from.
where it came from. 'Cause we don't want you here.
Like,
That is the most
England.
infuriating thing ever when you're selecting languages and it comes up like English US. It's like, no, just English. There is no
I mean,
English US.
You put a U in words that we don't. I can figure it out. I'm smart enough.
Fair
It's
enough.
all right.
Color and
What else?
theater and things like that.
Yeah, you
Yep.
say weird words as well. What we say, what theater, and then I know some American people say it's theater. That's weird.
No,
Well,
if
you-
anyone says that, beat them up.
Okay.
No, they say theater.
I'm glad
I
have
couldn't
But
handle
you guys say some stuff that we don't say too, like
Don't you-
H.
don't you
Oh, we
say,
say,
like, cinema?
we say batteries. You say batteries.
Well,
Say
it's 'cause
batteries, yeah.
I mean, it's how it's spelled.
Hey.
Well, we say HD and you say HD.
Yeah, you gotta
Oh yeah, the
The
pronunciation
H.
of H.
triple H.
Herbs and herbs, yeah. Things like that.
Herbs.
And aluminum and aluminium.
Nobody says
Nobody says
aluminum.
aluminium. No one.
Aluminum.
I'm still convinced that somebody says it
right.
somewhere.
I know not a lot of people are going to hear this, but if anyone hears this and says aluminium, I must know. Message me. Send me a
I
message.
must know.
I know there's
No,
only going
but
to be
that's
like
like-
100 people that hear this, but I need to know if one of those
It's
100
like
people.
that Eddie Izzard joke where he's like talking about the difference between English and American English, I guess. And he's like, you guys say herbs, and we say herbs because there's a fucking H in it. I was like,
It's true there is,
yeah,
but there's not a H in it.
that's true. There's no H in HD. Just saying.
Yeah, there is H.
Alienating everyone from their happiness.
HD.
Where do you guys stand on caramel versus caramel?
Caramel. Not caramel. There's no K in there. It's not caramel.
I say caramel.
Caramel. It's
I say
caramel.
caramel. I say caramel.
Caramel.
Caramel. Yeah, I don't say caramel.
I just kept saying it. I was like, I actually can't remember what I actually pronounced it. Caramel?
It was like the
I know, I was
conversation.
doing that
Caramel.
too.
Caramel.
Nathan and I had an interesting conversation about how we hold the controller
Yes.
the other day. It reminded
Oh, yeah.
because like we were talking about how we hold the PS3 controllers. Like, oh, we do this weird thing where our index finger comes down and covers the circle button while our
Yeah.
thumbs are still on the
Wait,
sticks.
What?
Yeah, so when
it's
we're-
so hard to explain without having the controller in your hand.
All right, everyone who's listening, grab a PS3 controller.
Oh wait,
Hold
I've
it.
got
All
time.
right, let me
Wait, I'm
let
gonna
me
get
grab
one.
mine.
Okay. Yeah, it's good.
Oh, where is it?
All right, hold on. Where's mine? Oh, I've got a Vita. That's good enough. Or not Vita, a PSP. I wish. Jesus.
All right, kids, we're now with your controller in your hands.
Okay.
Anyway, everybody ready? You're,
Okay, I got
you're
one.
holding. All right, explain. All right, so you got your index finger up on your shoulder buttons, right?
Yes.
And your thumbs are either hovering or resting on the buttons or on the sticks or something, right?
Yeah.
X and down, yeah.
So when you normally, like, you use the thumb for the face buttons and the right stick, the right thumb.
Yes.
In specifically, the games we were talking about was Demon Souls.
Yeah, Demon Souls.
Where-
Any game where you need control of the camera and circle button.
The circle button in Demon
Specifically.
Souls is sprint,
Yeah, and dodge
and
and all that.
you control the camera with circle, or not circle, with
right stick.
With right stick. So for us, I don't like to relinquish control of the camera ever.
Same. I hate it.
So what I do is I curl, and Nathan does the same thing. I curl my index finger down and rest the side of my index finger on the circle button while still controlling the right stick with my thumb.
And using your middle
Why
finger.
wouldn't they just assign sprint to L2 or R2 or something like that?
Well, because they are assigned to attack. Like the way they have it set up is that your right arm is the 2 shoulder buttons, your left arm is the 2 left shoulder buttons.
Yeah.
That's just sadism.
Wait, so what does L1 and R1 do in Demon Souls?
So if you have a shield, L1 raise it up. If you press L2, it kind of slams it or hits it at something.
Yeah, if you have a weapon, it attacks
Yeah.
with that arm.
Okay, I suppose, yeah, that makes sense for them.
Yeah.
But, alright, yeah, actually it makes sense, yeah. I think... Okay, I know what you mean.
And I also explained how in Gears of War, I couldn't remember how I did it, but I know I did it weird. In Gears of War, with your PS3 controllers in hand, take a look at it. The X button is the equivalent to the A button on a 360 controller, and that is sprint in Gears of War. And it's the same situation. They try to do it to where it locks the camera behind your character, so when you turn, the camera also moves. But I don't like that. So I'm pretty sure I do the same thing. I either curl my index finger down and put it on the X, which is harder to do because it's further down, or I hold the X button down with my thumb and move the camera with my index finger. I curl that down because it's a little further away. It's less cumbersome.
Ooh, this is hard.
That's weird.
Yeah, see?
Just trying this is
It's
difficult.
exercise.
See, the thing is,
Yeah,
like,
carpal tunnel.
it looks awful. Like, it looks like it's really hurting your hand, but...
It does. No, it feels fine.
It
I
feels
don't-
fine. It just looks... Because you're so not used to seeing someone holding it weird like that. You're like, that must, like, be so uncomfortable. It's like,
When
that
Nathan said that, like, he and I both had this moment of, like, we're not alone.
Yeah, just hugging each other. Ah, I'm not the only one.
We got to start up a support group now, just for holding the controller.
Index Anonymous.
I'm interested if anyone else does that as well.
Yeah,
Please
if
let us
anyone
know.
else
Please join
does
our
weird
cause.
control thing. Yeah, join the conversation in Twitter,
Oh, yes.
Facebook, all that stuff.
We don't have a Facebook.
Alright,
Or just comment below or whatever. So I have my PSP in hand. I haven't looked at this in like 6 years. I use it as a replica for the controller. And I'll see what game is in it. Oh wow, The Sims 2 Castaway. Jesus Christ. Put that back in there and return it to its shelf where it shall no longer be played.
I actually found my PSP.
Oh really? That's
Yeah.
odd.
I don't know. Randomly, it was just sitting in my closet. I'm like, whoa, that
machine.
thing.
Yeah.
I played
I actually
like
still
3
play
games
my
on that
PSP.
thing.
You still play your PSP?
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
absolutely
do.
not.
Wait, Elle
Oh,
does.
you mean Elle does?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. What do you play?
I like playing Persona 3 Portable once in a while.
Still?
I love that.
Why don't you
game.
play the good one?
Why would you say that to me? It's my favorite Persona.
No. Why would you play the console one?
Oh, because you can be a girl.
Oh
You
yeah.
have more dialogue options open. But it's not as good. It's really not as good as
not.
Persona 3 or FES. Although the fighting system is better because it's indicative of Persona 4,
Which you hate.
which means it's no. I mean,
Hate
I
it.
don't hate Persona
Hate
4.
it.
I love Persona 4.
Nope.
Yes,
Hate
I
it.
do.
All right.
I do.
All right,
I
Elle,
just
give
got
me an
in a
honest
huge
answer here.
YouTube fight with somebody about how much I love Persona 4.
All
They
right.
were bashing my boyfriend, and I was like, "Don't you dare talk about kanji like that."
Is Yessie okay
Step to
with your
me.
love of kanji?
Well, oh, I went full out, man.
So
I
you
was
told him up
very
front, it's
upset.
like, this won't work unless
you can
accept
never
my
be
love.
my friend.
Just
Well, they
know,
were
just
just
know,
talking
Yessie.
about how kanji is like, like, I don't know. It was this big fight over kanji being gay or straight and all this stuff, and I was like, listen, you guys are in value. You guys are like, just basically mooting the point that kanji is a great character regardless.
He is a great
Like,
character.
Get over it. And they were like, what are you talking about? Like, how dare you?
They're kind of all great characters.
They are, except Yukiko. She sucks. I'm just kidding. I'm kind of kidding. Rise sucks too.
Rise
Well,
does
because
suck.
she-
Why does Yukiko suck?
Because she's boring.
Doesn't mean she's a bad character.
I have to send you this video that's like, have you seen the Hi, I'm Daisy? Like,
I mean, I'll
I'll
watch
make
it right
about it.
now with the way this podcast is going. I just
because like all the characters like with their shadows are so intense and like I have problems with my identity and like I don't want to be left behind by my best friend and stuff. And then Yukiko's just like, I don't want to inherit my family's business, and it's like, no,
Mickey
how
Mouse?
dare you?
What the fuck?
It's exactly how it goes, and you're like, nobody cares, Yukiko. And she's like, I don't want to be in this place. I want to go somewhere else. And it's like, wow, what a secret. Way to go, Yukiko. And then she just stops being important.
But
like,
what about the Lacey unmentionables?
Oh, I like that part.
I do too. That's what I'm saying. Like her character has a decent arc.
Oh, she's so cute in that part where she's like, I'm stuck from top to bottom wearing my frilly panties. Gotta go. And everyone's like, wow, that was let's go watch that. And you're like, yeah, go Yukiko. I'm into this.
The only problem with it is that it turns into an anime cutscene right there, and that's when I stopped liking it.
Yeah, they do that a lot in Persona.
I know.
Especially in Golden.
How do I like
80
Persona?
billion scenes.
How do I like Persona?
Anime.
How do I like Metal Gear for that matter? Because that game's freaking anime all up in your business.
Oh, dude, Raiden just coming in is like, okay, well,
Raiden is anime incarnate.
Yep, he's pretty anime.
Just cyber ninja, just hacking
yeah, it's
dudes'
like, oh,
limbs
I'm sorry, was I playing Final Fantasy? Like, hello.
Why do I like
Raiden.
Final Fantasy? What? I can't.
There we
Just in
go.
style.
It's got really introspective here.
Yeah.
Like, why do I like
you-
these but not these that are similar?
You are not an anime fan, like
No,
at
I
all.
loathe anime.
And these are all very
These are
anime,
very
the things
anime
that you're
things.
talking about.
But they're not
Like, all the
anime.
new-
That's the difference.
all
There's a
the new-
line.
All the new dude, they're totally based off of anime characters though. Like if you look
I
at
know!
the new Silent Hill trailer, like they're all seiyus from anime that I watch. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, there's Rin. Oh, there's Makoto. Oh, there's fucking Haru. They're all in.
I like how you're
fucking-
giving yourself a Japanese accent when you say their names too.
It's respectful to do that.
They're not real people.
It's
What am I gonna do? Be like, oh, there's Makoto. Oh, there's
Haru. Japanese
Haru.
accent.
There's Makoto and Haru and Rei and Nagisa. It's like, no, that's not it. It's Makoto, Rin, Haru, Nagisa. Like,
That actually reminds me of the Metal Gear demo that was like it was narrated over by probably I presume the developers.
Hi.
And every 5 seconds they're like,
Hi.
oh,
Hi.
oh.
They just kept saying hi
That was
all
the
the
best
time.
part of the demo.
Battle the stereotype, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh.
You're making it worse for yourself.
Wait, they kept saying hi?
Yeah,
they
they kept
kept
saying
going-
hi. I don't know.
Japanese.
Yeah, hi and oh.
Yeah.
Hi is
They're-
yes in Japanese.
Yeah, he just kept.
Yes,
yeah. So,
yes.
so
When Snake climbs up the mountain, they're super impressed. Like,
Yeah.
oh.
Oh yeah, and then the camera zoomed in on his shoes. That happened to be Puma shoes, and you're like, oh, hi.
Oh, it's so stupid.
It was pretty funny though. Can we talk about Metal Gear Collection and how hilarious that is? Just
Nope.
awful.
Nope.
Oh, brilliant! And they are selling those shoes as well, by the way. Brilliant.
I'm glad.
Puma shoes. Brilliant. Fucking hell.
When you thought that the Metal Gear collection could be every Metal Gear ever made in preparation for Metal Gear Solid 5, you were wrong.
Yeah, so someone said, "Oh, this will be it for PC, so PC players can finally get a chance to have a go at Metal Gear on the PC." And it was like,
I'll be real upset if it comes out on PC.
yeah, I'm sure you would.
Because I just played it all
Wow.
on
Really?
PS3.
How upset will you be?
I'll be real upset.
Okay,
Rewind
the
the
Metal
tape.
Gear
I'm real
Solid,
upset.
the Metal Gear collection contains figurines, items
Which look cool.
come in a box,
Yeah.
a walkie-talkie, a
Oh!
leather jacket.
Wait, a walkie-talkie? Just one?
This is a.
One walkie-talkie. What does
So
that
far, that's
do?
no. And don't forget the leather jackets. Make you slick.
But- One walkie... I'm having a hard
I
time
don't
with
know.
this.
Maybe you're meant to get multiple. of them.
Yeah, okay. Buy 2 Metal Gear collections. You'll have 2
Why
walkie-talkies.
not?
And you get the pretty cool the hand, which is probably the only cool thing about it. You get like Big Boss's robot hand that can hold phones. Apparently, I don't know if that's actually like you can open the hand or not. But I thought like, oh, it's something to hold your phone with, because he's holding the walkie-talkie. And it's like that's perfect for an iPhone. You can just put your iPhone in there. Happy days. But I don't think you can, which is a bit of a shame. Pretty
They
cool
didn't
though.
have iPhones back then.
Okay, we're going to move on there. Randy, you said you played something for 20
I played
whole
something
minutes.
for 20
and I've already
minutes.
formed an opinion.
Yeah, Jesus.
And I've formed an opinion.
What?
As of noon today, my time,
Okay.
the Super Smash Brothers demo has been released to the public. And I played it for 20 minutes. And I will say one thing, it's weird that all 3DS demos do this, but it's real stupid. They only let you open the demo 30 times. Once you open it
yeah.
30 times, you can no longer open it ever.
What? Why?
It just
Wait, so you've played it 30 times?
no. But it tells you how many times you have left that you can open it. When I
That's
first loaded, I was like, you can open this 30 more times. Are you sure you want to continue? I mean, that's a lot. I'm not going to play this 30 times, so yeah, go ahead. But there are psychos out there that are really into Super Smash Bros. That are going to be real upset when they can only play it 30 times and never play it again. I mean, if you want to load up a match or something, because if 2 people download the demo, they can play a match. Like, that could 30 times could go away pretty quick, if you think about it. But regardless.
Mm-hmm. It's a bad start already.
Yeah, well, I mean, not necessarily. It was just a start, not necessarily good or bad. Very, very limited demo. 5 characters, 1 stage, and then Smash Brothers. I played it. I don't have so I'm a relatively sizable man, so I've got some relatively sizable hands. And I have a regular size 3DS. I don't have the 3DS XL. So my hands are, when I have to use the shoulder buttons, it's uncomfortable because I have to rest them in such a weird way. It's, all right, everyone grab your 3DS. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I have mine.
My imaginary one.
And and it doesn't feel right. And you have to use the shoulder buttons. It's block and dodge, and it's an important button.
Yeah.
And it's uncomfortable with my big hands, as is the stupid little nubby stick thing. I was hoping that you could use the D-pad because it's a 2D game. Why not? Well, you can't. You have to use the little nubby stick. D-pad. The only thing D-pad does is taunt. And
vital importance in fighting.
Well, I mean, give me the option to switch. Then I'll use the little nubby stick taunt because I don't want to. Yeah, the nubby thing sucks to begin with. And my hands are too big for it. So I played it, and it's a lot like those old Smash Brothers games, and I like Smash Brothers. I don't want to play that version. It doesn't look as good as it's going to. It's really uncomfortable to hold. If I had a 3DS XL, I'm sure it would be better, but it's not perfect.
Well, okay, how does it hold up as a portable game? Like, don't look at it as like, oh, I'd rather the other version. Like, how does it hold up on its own? Like, if there wasn't,
but again,
no version of it.
If you have a 3DS XL, the problem that I'm about to say is lessened.
Okay.
But also, the screen is too small. They zoom way out to show the maps can get relatively sizable, and if all 4 characters are spread out across the map, it zooms out to accommodate, to make sure everyone's still on the screen. And your character can get real small, and if you have, say, since there are only 5 characters in the demo, if you have 2 people playing Link, and it's zoomed way out, like, wait, which Link am I again? They have the little arrow to show you what, player 1 or whatever, it has it over your head. But still, it can get a little confusing. Yeah, it's okay. I don't want to play that version, though.
You do have
There's not enough there.
You have a Wii U, right? So
Yeah,
I do have a Wii U.
one.
I could, but, well, someday. Who knows when?
Someday.
I mean,
I don't know.
it just looks like it's made for Wii U. So, but the cool thing is you can use the 3DS as a controller, which is cool.
But another thing is that if this game were exclusive to Wii U, it could potentially sell some Wii U's.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's coming to 3DS first, which is even weirder.
I thought it's just that version of the game is coming to 3DS.
But they're the same game.
Oh, are they? I thought they were like different,
Yeah.
specifically different. Oh, okay. Never mind.
No.
I was like,
The game
That's
is literally
dumb, then.
called Super Smash Bros. For 3DS, which we could have a really long conversation
Yeah.
on how stupid Nintendo has been at naming anything ever. But holy crap, that's bad.
yeah, it's just like it has to have the name of the game on it twice, like as 3DS on the side and in the actual title. Ah, goodness.
So that's my opinion. And
All right.
I haven't played anything else.
I loved it.
Fair enough.
No, I didn't play.
I've never played any Smash game.
Never played
Really?
a Nintendo
Never?
game ever.
Never.
You've never even been like drunk at a party and someone brings it, and then you're like, "Oh, I should try it." Like,
Nope.
I don't
No,
think that happens as often as you think it does.
No.
it happens to me.
It's not like pizza delivery. It's the guy who comes in with the GameCube. Like, hey, look what I
Well,
got.
I mean, it's not like
Well,
Guitar
most of the
Hero or
parties I
something.
go
You know
to
what I
are
mean?
with my friends who play video games, so
okay.
we'll always be like, "You want to play Smash?" Yeah.
Yeah, but then you got to
Alright.
dig out the thing that no one plays. Because no one plays Wii anymore, and you have to dig that out.
But I don't know. My friends play Wii.
All right.
My friends are.
You've got
Wii.
cool friends.
I
You
do.
got the cool gamer friends. I'm lacking in that department.
Yeah,
I
we're
am
so
too.
cool.
So Adam, would you actually like to play it, or do you just think
No.
it's gone past you?
Nah, I have no interest.
Oh, okay. Oh, well.
Nathan, what have you been playing?
I have been playing. I decided, like, I was looking at my old game library and I was like, oh, I kind of want to dip back into some old stuff. And today, actually, I played like 3 to 4 separate games just for the crack, and had a blast. But I've been playing a fair amount of Battlefield 3 recently. I decided to jump back into it, and yeah, it's the same game I played ages ago. It came out in 2011. I got it that Christmas. And the thing was, right, so I think it came out in like maybe September, October, November, I'm not sure. It came out in 2011, and I got it for Christmas, so December, and I didn't get to really play it until like January. So I just can imagine, like, other people had like a good, 2-3 months on it, and I was just absolutely, I couldn't play the game. It was just impossible. I was getting destroyed. Everyone else had way better equipment than I had. If I I was like, oh, they have jets in the game. Let's have a go. And I decided to fly a jet, and I realized, holy crap, it's nearly impossible to fly a jet in this game unless you play it for ages. So, I kind of got really discouraged from playing it, because I was like, I don't really, it's not for me, because everyone else is too good. And I think that's a really bad part on DICE or EA or whatever, because there's no real balancing in it, because everyone else has way better guns, and the starting classes have shit guns, absolutely terrible, and the starting vehicles are also really bad, because, like, right, just say the jet, okay, you kind of have to get some points flying the jet, so you need to, kill people, or yeah, that's it, basically the only way you can get points. And the only weapon you have is a cannon, so you have to be like amazingly good at shooting with a cannon. But since it's a jet, it's nimble, and people are flying left, right, and center, so it's tough. And another thing is, you don't have flares, so you can't defend yourself, and you don't get flares until a bit later on. And yeah, like, so basically you're at a disadvantage straight away, because you don't have the proper weapons, like the normal weapons you would think. And then you have like you're just at a disadvantage against anyone else, because, like I said, I played the game like 3 to 4 months after everyone else, so I was just going in here. It's like me, just with really basic shit, and then people just mowing me down with like massive machine guns. It's like, one of the big ones is the sniper class. You don't have like a proper bolt action sniper until you get like a good maybe 4 or 5 levels in, and if you don't have a good sniper, you have to kind of just be like, okay, well, maybe I'll just pick a machine gun and go bananas with that, which that's what I did. And yeah, I just don't think that's the way you're meant to play the game, because, like, Bad Company 2, which is probably my favorite Battlefield game, like, straight away, you got good weapons, like decent weapons, and you could work at it and get something slightly better. But here,
Except the medic.
Yeah.
The medic, I did not like the starting gun for the medic in Bad Company 2.
I don't think it was that good either. What was it?
Well,
it was a long machine gun?
They were all large machine or light machine guns, and they all sucked.
Yeah.
Until you got one. There was one that had a scope on it.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. But other than that,
look, I was just saying, I'm really annoyed that new players are immediately discouraged, because you just go in here, you're thinking, oh, I'm going to get all these cool guns, and you have terrible guns. And it's not for every class. I think the assault class is the only one with a decent starting gun, but everything else is just terrible. Like, it's just like bad form on EA or DICE or whatever. Like, they should have realized, hey, maybe we should give everyone an equal chance, and then make weapons that are slightly better. Like, give everyone a fair chance when they're starting a new game. But if you come in, you're just like, you better pick a support class or something like that, and then start ranking up the levels, because you're just in for a bad time for the first 10 or so levels.
That's one thing I will say Call of Duty does better than Battlefield, is that they have basically preset classes to start with.
Yeah,
that have stuff that you can unlock later.
But they have perks and shit on it that you might not want, so you have to kind of deal with.
Yeah, so but it's basically, here, if you want to stand up with these guys that have better stuff, well, play these. It's not going to be exactly what you want, but at least you have stuff you will unlock later. Until you unlock the custom stuff, then you can do it.
And that's fair balancing right there, because most people, when they get custom classes, they just forget about the other ones, They kind of say, "Oh, I want my own stuff," even if it's not as good. They just like, "Oh."
So I'm weirded out that there are still people playing Battlefield 3 on the PS3 specifically. Even that's weird.
It's pretty, yeah, still pretty popular. It's really quick to get this game. Like,
well, it's because no one's playing Battlefield 4 because no one can play Battlefield 4. Am I right?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I think more people are playing Battlefield 4 for next gen because I imagine it's not as good on PS3. You know what I mean?
And because Battlefield 4 is such a mess.
Is it really bad? I've only heard bad things.
So
about it.
I played it on PC as a disaster.
Right.
It was a disaster.
Well,
I could count the number of times on one hand that I was able to complete a match.
that's pretty bad.
It's bad.
Yeah, so like I do like Battlefield, but the only thing I had a big issue with it because I only realized how kind of broken it is. Like it wasn't broken when I started off playing, but it's gotten a bit more broken. So when I started off, like it was all DICE servers. So that means DICE had the servers. They kind of just kept it normal. You could change settings and stuff like tickets. So that means how many troops. So if we're playing Rush, like if you don't know what Rush is, you basically just have to run to a point and put a bomb there, blow it up, and then move on. You just keep moving through the map. And if you're defending, the enemy team has tickets, and they're usually like maybe like 100 tickets or so. That means how many lives they have. So if you kill 100 people before they plant the 2 bombs, you win. Now, when you're playing non-DICE servers, people tend to turn up the tickets to like 300%. So that means that's like 375 tickets or something like that. It's always ridiculously high. So no matter what you're doing, if you're defending, it's nearly impossible to win because they've so many tickets, and all it takes is them to plant the bomb. So you will be playing a match in between defending one of the bomb points. You'll be playing for a good 20 minutes, and then someone plants the bomb. Like it's happened to me. I've been like 20 tickets left. Someone planted the bomb. And then we had to move down, and then the tickets reset. And it's like, well, this is fucking infuriating. And they just, it's not fair because they rigged the game to always let them win. And another thing is, like, for some servers, you can switch players. I've noticed that a lot of people take the best players on the defending team and switch them over to the attacking team. And it's really not, that's just stupid. Because it's their server, they rented it, they can do what they want. And they usually have rules, stuff like don't use a shotgun or don't use a javelin, because if you do and they see it, they kick you. And yeah, I don't know. I was playing it. I was playing a rush match with like 400 tickets. The match was a good match because we had a good team. It lasted an hour. The whole match was 1 hour long. And like,
did it end from tickets or did it?
No,
the offense win?
The offense won, but it was.
See, that's kind of a cool concept that. You could raise the ticket, so like, all right, no matter how you have to, at the same time, like the match has to end. So I don't know. It's a cool idea that the objective is what matters, and if you turn up the tickets like that, it's not just because the problem that I have with the vast majority of shooters actually, but Battlefield especially, is that it just turns into a death match because no one gives a crap about the objective. They just want their kill to death ratio, man. They just want it super high.
Yeah.
They don't give a crap about because doing the objective oftentimes will get you killed because. That's where people are, right? So
yeah, it was just annoying because like if you're defending, it like the chances of them winning is significantly greater than the chances of you winning if you're defending. It's not fair, you know what I mean? Like
right.
Like everyone gets to play, everyone gets points, everyone gets more of a chance to play. You play for longer for sure, but that doesn't mean you're going to win. Your chances of winning are significantly reduced.
Well, what if they got rid of the tickets, just made it a time limit?
Yeah, that would work better, I think, but. I don't know. I don't think there is a time limit. It's just tickets. Maybe for some matches.
Because I played a lot of Wolfenstein Enemy Territory
back
in the day, and that was an objective-based shooter. And the defense, there was no tickets. The defense just had a time limit that they had to hold them off for. And in fact, it's similar to Rush in that there are several different steps to the objective. So if you blow up, like say you have to blow up the barrier and then repair the tank or whatever, every time you do one of those, more time is added to the offense's side. So if the offense is incapable of doing the first objective, the game will end in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, but if they do the first objective, then they'll get like 5 minutes added onto their time.
Yeah. That's a perfect solution. That's maybe there is a mode on it, but I usually just
2003 or whatever. So a long time ago.
Yeah, I just usually play like regular Rush or yeah. What else do I play? Conquest, Domination. Yeah, I think that
Conquest and Battlefield.
Conquest is capture or not capture flag. That's the Domination. It's you just keep the flag for as long as you can. 3 points. Yeah, it's just there isn't. I don't think there is a time limit because it's just all tickets.
Yeah.
And it's
that's fine in that mode because once someone captures something, tickets are constantly going down.
But then because then it's fair because you both get the same number of tickets then, you know, because if for Rush you're just defending two positions and you have like 400 tickets coming at you, eventually something's going to
coming at you.
Exactly, and yeah, it's fine. Like I usually just I try to stick to the dice ones because they're more or less balanced, but unless you're an attacking team on someone else's server, you're in for a very, very long time of just getting so close to winning because the tickets are running out, and then all you hear is the alarm going off, and then explosion, and then you just go, fuck this. And the worst thing is if you leave, you don't get anything. So, I have to say though, I was playing the game and my PS3 glitched and it stopped working, and I was.
What is it with you? And making games just break.
I don't know. It's in my nature. Anyways, I was playing like 40 minutes of it, and I had fucking shit ton of experience, and I was like, yeah, I was actually doing really well. The game just like, zzz, I was like, oh shit, okay, it stopped working, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to turn it off, and I turned it off, but I logged back in, and the progress was still saved, and I was like, oh, brilliant.
Wait, in multiplayer?
Yeah, it was still saved. Like, so like, just say I got like maybe like 800 points on recon, and when I went back into the game, the 800 points were still there, and I was like, yes, brilliant, because I think they must save it every time you get a kill, which is fantastic because you don't lose any points. Everything you do and you get kicked, you still kind of you keep it, you know. So
yeah,
I'm fair play. That's one good thing I can say about DICE.
And then Ezio comes flying in.
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
Salute, Claudia.
Yeah. God, that
We had to look at the book.
Oh man.
No, Claudia. For God's sake.
So much grazie.
All right. That's Grant. Moving on to...
Now, enough of that.
No. As in that was pretty comprehensive. I'm glad you're enjoying games that still are like a decade old. Can be still to this day quite enjoyable.
Well,
it's not a decade old,
no,
is it?
it's 3 years old.
Jesus, decade old. Calm down. It's 2011.
But Battlefield 3, yeah, as in it's still a lot of people still prefer it to Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people still playing Quake.
That's true.
They're out there.
Yeah.
Mad scones.
We're going to move on to Steam reviews.
You're doing the Krabby Patty song from SpongeBob.
Okay, I have got 5 games with about 4 or 5 reviews each.
Oh boy.
Right. Let's work together and defeat Randy's ego.
Yes.
So anyone who has never heard of this, Steam reviews is where we take user reviews from Steam and others have to guess what on earth it is. The winner of Steam reviews the following week gets to find games and
unless I win, then I will relinquish the responsibility to someone else.
Nah, you can,
well, no, because
you did a good one. You did a good job last week.
it was alright.
It was alright.
The way it also works is I'll read out the first review and then basically anyone can shout out their answer. But once you shout out your answer, you don't... If you shout out your answer and you're wrong, then everybody else gets a chance to respond. They can take as long as they want. And once we read out the second review, then people can jump on again. Okay, everyone ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so how many reviews?
The fans are ready too.
How many reviews does each game have? Did you say?
Oh, but minimum 4.
Okay. Jesus, brilliant. Fair play.
You're
Yeah.
prepared.
I pick like one or
so
two usually. So lazy. Go on, go ahead.
The first one says, you can kick enemies in the face while jumping over cover. 10 out of 10.
Crisis.
Nope.
Oh. Seems like a very Crisis thing.
Can kick enemies in the face while jumping over cover.
I'm so bad at this game. In my Eastern games, I'm like, well...
I have 2 guesses, so it's a kind of a roll of a dice here.
Do you want to roll 1?
Yeah.
He's just waiting for Elle.
Alright.
God. Spec Ops: The Line.
Fuck off.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh, you twonk.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
This is
Randy's like, I didn't ask to be born this great.
Fucking hell.
Randy. This is why we can't play games with you.
And this is the last Steam review challenge you will ever hear, because
What
no
was,
one
what
wants
was
to
your
play.
other guess?
What was that game called? The one with the robots and the voice communication thing. Binary Domain is what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a cover-based shooter as well.
Ah.
Oh my god.
One. I shouldn't even looked up anything else. The other reviews were this game makes you hate yourself, another cover-based shooter, but there is no spunk gargle wee wee.
Spunk
Great
Absalom.
plot. Yeah.
Spunk
Alright. 1 point for Randy. That was quick.
Yeah.
Ah.
Jesus. This is just indicative of how the rest of the round's going to go.
No, not necessarily.
Oh,
Adam took
definitely.
a commanding lead last time, and it was
Because
close.
you weren't playing.
It's true.
Flappy
I
Bird.
wasn't playing last time.
You guys are gonna be fucked when I do this one. Because
Jesus.
I'm not gonna pick all the fucking.
Okay. This one a bit more difficult. The first review is better than Duke Nukem Forever.
That's a lot of games.
All right. Duke Nukem 3D.
No.
That's what I was gonna say. Well, it's just better. Just in
Better
general.
than Duke Nukem Forever. That is the review.
I have another guess.
Saints Row. That's better.
Nope.
Okay.
It is better, but it's not the answer.
It's not a very.
Well, it fits the
comprehensive-
criteria.
Yeah, really.
I mean, any game that we're going to say more than likely
It's better.
is better than Duke Nukem.
Duke
Forever.
Nukem Forever. Does that mean it's a terrible game and it's just not as bad as Duke Nukem Forever?
Definitely.
I can't say.
No, it definitely
Yeah.
is. The silence.
No,
thing,
no, no.
really.
I don't know about that. I have another
Worst
guess.
game possible.
I don't know. Elle, did you guess?
I did.
Okay. All right. I'll say.
I mean,
Watch Dogs.
the say it again, because I don't think you heard it.
Oh, sorry. Watch Dogs.
Nope.
Is it? Yes. I changed my mind. It is Watch Dogs.
Okay.
I will wait until the second review to see if my...
The second review. Hilarious story
Okay.
in all caps.
I'll guess. Bulletstorm.
Oh, no.
That's a good
And
guess.
it's not Saints Row? Okay. Pikmin! No, I'm kidding. Pikmin on Steam. You know, the one that I just made up.
Like Flappy Bird.
Yeah, Flappy Bird.
I was waiting until that came up again.
Shit.
Can't think. It's better than
Just go on to Steam and control find this review.
funny. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, did Elle guess?
I'm thinking.
Can you say it again? The review.
Hilarious story. All caps.
All caps.
I have a new guess.
Just because he said it differently, he even knew guess.
Yeah. The first time he said it, like it's misleading. Now,
Does it sound sarcastic?
There's not too many games with a hilarious
all
story.
caps.
I think.
I know.
if you guys want to give me your guesses,
Just feed them
so
in.
I've got two more.
Mount your friends. That's it. That's the one. That's the game. Hilarious story.
Is that
No,
your
it's
guess?
not. No.
Come on, we don't have all day.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
We have forever.
Ugh.
Adam clearly said we could take as long as we want.
Yeah,
Within
like I
reason.
heard that, and I was like, he probably should have worded that differently.
Just mail us the answer next week.
What,
Do you want to go walk your dog or something and then come back and
and you
hand
guys
your
would be like,
guess out?
hilarious story. Oh.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not the only one who hasn't guessed.
What's
Yeah,
the fuck
Nathan.
game? I'm trying to. I was waiting for Elle. I was being patient. Because
You wanna-
Why?
you might have the same guess as me, and I was being tactical about it. So,
Go for it.
fuck, I don't know. Fuck, I'll just say Borderlands because.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
That's a good guess, but you're wrong.
Thank God.
So it's not
It's
every
like
game in the
it's
world.
this is like catchphrase now. And the guy like always says that he's like, "That's a great guess, but it's not right." It's like, what makes it great?
Great guess, but
it's
fucking wrong, mate.
Just slaps him in the head, drinks a Stella.
Okay. Hilarious story.
There's
Okay,
more
Elle, in
reviews.
theory, you have all the time you need, but Let's.
Yeah,
Whoa,
okay,
Randy,
I know I'm not
don't be
gonna
pissy
get
just
it.
because
I'm
you
just trying
blew
to
your
think of
load
something that's kind of
straight away.
smart to say,
Yeah.
at least.
You go, well. You take your time.
I'm beginning to think that the first was misleading and it was just a joke answer.
I'm beginning to think that about all of
Yeah.
these.
None of these are related to the game, is what you're saying.
Well,
It's just the
this
wrong
is
review.
better than
Tetris.
this is better than Duke Nukem.
Tetris. Yes, that's the one. It's Tetris.
Is that your guess?
Yes, lock it in. That's the one. I
That
called
is
it.
wrong.
What?
Okay.
I don't think.
Can
I
you
don't think Tetris is
even
listening.
imagine?
Okay, next review. Call of Duty just got a texture patch.
Okay, that's not my guess anymore.
Okay.
What?
What a texture patch.
Texture.
Texture.
I was
Texture.
like texture patch. I was like, sweet.
A text.
Whip out a Nokia.
LOL. COD.
Yeah, Call
With
of
a
Duty just got a
hilarious
texture
story.
patch.
Texture patch. Okay.
Okay, I gotta guess.
Go on.
Medal of Honor.
Oh, good guess, but wrong.
Oh my god.
That's a really good guess.
I don't fucking know what it is, you guys.
Do I get partial credit for having really good guesses?
No, I will tell you what, being on this side of the guessing game is really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
You know the secret. You're like, hee hee hee.
I don't think you understand how little I play Steam games. Since I don't have like a
This
PC that can
isn't-
play them.
I mean, it's
All
they're
these
video
games aren't just on Steam, you know that.
I know, but I haven't played like I don't know.
We should just change the name to user review.
Eastern Princess over
No,
here.
it's
I don't
Steam
know.
user reviews.
All right. I'm
I
gonna
know that,
re-guess.
but that limits us to Steam.
Okay.
Every one of these games is on other platforms.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Adam. Thank you very much.
Alright, well, you're just saying you don't play Steam
But
games.
they're also on Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like one of the only places I would probably play them, and I don't. I'm just being sore because I have no idea what
I
any
was
of these are.
wondering.
I'm just being salty. I don't think I've ever gotten one right before. I'm just gonna say Far Cry because I don't know. That's my guess.
Actually, I think you're right. You've never gotten one right, have you?
No.
She needs a personal
Aw.
victory this round.
I'm afraid it's not Far Cry.
Oh, really? Are you sure? Are you certain of that?
For God's sake, I'm really trying.
I'm like reinforcing the stereotype that girls don't know anything about video games. I feel shitty about it, but I have no fucking idea.
I'm gonna
I have,
re-guess.
I have another guess.
Hey, you already guessed, and you wouldn't even let me
I know
have
that.
mine. Jesus Christ.
I know that.
Yeah.
Okay, Randy, have your
Thinking
other
ahead.
guess. I'll wait.
No,
No.
it's
Are
an
you
intimidation
sure you
tactic.
want to
Nathan, don't
give
fall
me?
for it.
No.
Yeah, you remember last time
No.
you tried to get cocky? Yeah, I didn't think so.
I'm just trying to have my guess. That's all.
Nathan, what's your guess?
My guess is Bulletstorm because it fits the criteria.
I said that already.
Yeah, you said that for the last game.
Yeah, he did.
Last game.
Oh, you're right, actually. No,
No, I said it
the
for this
last
game.
one he got. Yeah.
No, you said last one because you
He
kicked him
said
in the
that
face.
after.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
he-
pretty sure I got Spec Ops Online
Elle
right off
said
the bat.
Bulletstorm.
Oh, fuck it. I don't care then. Arma, too.
No.
All right,
Jesus.
all right. Give me the next review, and then I'm gonna guess.
There's actually 5 reviews, so there's a 4th one here.
Randy was just playing before, and now he's hardcore. He's being serious about it.
You shoot racist people.
Okay, I'm gonna guess. Homefront.
Nope.
Son of a gun! This doesn't end.
Shoot racist people. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You shoot racist people? That could be anything.
I know.
We're all
right?
racist.
All shooters are racist.
It could be anything.
I don't like that I'm the first one to guess, and then I have to sit here for.
Because you're too eager.
You know
That's
what?
your problem.
I don't like your fucking attitude,
Yeah.
Randy. How about that?
Hey, Randy. You,
Sorry.
I like your
you sit
cocky.
there.
I'm so much better than everybody else, and now I have
I
to wait
didn't
for you
say that.
dumbasses.
You said that.
That's what I felt like. Though. I just start sobbing. I just start quietly crying or loudly crying into my mic.
Shit, I don't know. That's the thing. I kind of just I don't want to make a stupid guess that doesn't sound. I want to fit one.
You can't be dumber than me at this point, so don't even worry about it.
Watch me try. It's like a
Becomes a
backhanded
competition to pick the worst
compliment.
answers.
Funny story. Jesus. Oh man, I don't know. I haven't a clue.
I have another guess, but it's out there because I'm struggling.
All right, fuck it. I'll just say Metro. Metro 2033.
Nope.
Because of reasons. Oh God. Go ahead, Al.
So it's not that.
No, it's hilarious story. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say Call of Duty because I just It seems like the obvious not answer, but it also could reach around and be the right
That'd be
answer.
pretty funny if it was.
Because it says it got a new
Yeah,
texture.
someone's review. Yeah, I was gonna say someone's review was someone just letting everyone know that it got a texture pack.
I know, maybe it was like to throw everybody off.
You gave it away without even realizing.
Who could say?
It is not Call of Duty.
Dude, part of the game for me now is just trying to come up with an answer.
Yeah,
so
I
we
was
can
just gonna
move on
say.
to the next review so Randy can get it.
Oh god.
So
Okay,
really,
I'll
you should be
recap
thanking
the
us,
first
Randy.
4 reviews before giving you the last
I already
one.
remember them all.
Better than Duke Nukem Forever. Hilarious story. Call of Duty just got a texture patch. You shoot racist people. And the final review, catch!
Oh! And Bioshock Infinite!
Mm-hmm.
Yes! Fuck
Jesus
yes!
Christ.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Wait, I have a guess.
Wait, did I get it?
Is it Bioshock Infinite?
You got it.
Yeah!
No, Elle got it, yeah.
I know.
Bioshock Infinite.
I know.
The second you
Those
said
were the
catch,
most
I was like,
misleading
it's my
reviews
moment!
ever.
It's my moment!
Oh man,
My sunglasses
Well.
are all fogged up from how excited I just got.
fair play.
We just discussed about you not ever getting any of them right. And the one that
yeah.
stumped everybody, you got.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm taking this
I was
to
gonna
the
say
bank.
Doom. I was desperate. I
gonna
was
say
getting real
Doom.
down there.
Well, I was
All
thinking of
these-
just like stupid shooters at this point, and I was like, I don't fucking. And then you said catch, and I was like, oh,
This,
All of these
Racist people.
reviews,
Yes!
these
all
are
of-
fucking deceiving.
all of these reviews really snarky about it. Hilarious story. Call of Duty just got a texture patch.
oh,
I
come
thought
on,
they were
guys.
funny.
But to us, they're just like we were actually like, what game's a shooter and is funny and
The racist
Yeah.
people one is actually the most literal of all of them.
I know.
yeah, actually yeah, it was.
That was actually the most helpful
Yeah.
one, but it was lost in a sea of ironic, sarcastic, snarky comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay, so that's 1 point for Randy, 1 point for Elle.
Nathan's yet to score.
yes, don't worry.
The next one, I don't know if Nathan did this or not before, but I'll
Doesn't
I'll go
matter.
for it.
None of us remember.
Oh, I have an advantage.
Okay, shot a midget. 11 out of 10.
Borderlands.
Yep. Is our midgets in Borderlands?
Yes.
Yeah.
There are actually
Okay, I didn't
named
know that.
midget enemies in
Oh,
Borderlands.
damn, I didn't know that.
Fucking hell.
What?
Did you just miss all of that?
No, I didn't hear what Randy said.
Oh,
There are
Borderlands.
actually named enemies called midgets in Borderlands.
Yeah, like they're actually
That's
called.
rude.
Ah, I didn't know
That's
that.
so
What were the rest of the
Uh,
reviews
I thought
there?
they were just small characters.
No. You shoot them, their health bar comes up under the or above the health bar. Says the name of the enemies. The name of the enemies are midgets. And there are
That's
midget
rude.
psychopaths, and there are midget
But they-
bruisers and all that.
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Yeah.
That was a dumb review of mine to get, but you get the point anyway.
Yeah, you darn right I do. I got it right.
Go on, what were the other ones?
The other ones were addictive as hell,
Alright.
literally gun porn.
Oh, okay, that would have given it away for me. Well,
Yeah, and then
obviously not
the other one that could have let off was drive to place, take shit, sell shit, repeat.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's Borderlands in a nutshell.
That's,
Okay, so that's 2 points for Randy, 1 point for Elle.
what about Nathan?
I don't know, guys. I'm not feeling it. Shut up, Randy.
Nathan has no points.
Eat my dick,
I needed to hear it for myself.
Okay, this one.
you wanker.
Let me put it this way. You're gonna figure it out after the second review,
Alright.
probably.
Good.
This is one flibbity flabbity good game, though.
No.
Flappy Bird. No.
Flappy Bird. Perfect. No. It's not very helpful.
This is one flibbity flabbity good game, though. Recommended.
I'd hope so.
Well, that's the
You don't use flibbity flabbity just willy nilly. You have to. It's serious language.
yeah, absolutely.
Flippity flappity.
I don't know.
Flippity-flappity.
Call of Duty.
Nope.
I'm gonna say Saints Row again.
Nope.
Just get the guesses out of the way.
Hold on
Yeah,
now.
really.
Was it flabbity flibbity or flibbity flabbity? This is crucial.
It was flibbity
Flibbity-flabbity.
flabbity.
Alright. Because if it's the other way, I might.
But you have a free guess here. You might as well just say whatever.
I don't know. Arkham City.
Nope.
Imagine he said yeah. I'd
Should
cry.
have just said
Would've
Batman.
worked.
Arkham
I
City
would cry. I'd be
specific.
like, oh yes, I'm finally.
Just say Batman. You can get all of them in one.
Oh god.
Okay. The second review is Shrek is the tank.
What?
Somebody once told me.
Wait.
Like a rat roll.
Oh, okay.
Fucking Smash Mouth, man. Shrek
Oh
is
man,
the
remember
tank.
Smash Mouth?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember
was all.
Shrek.
Okay, I'm gonna
I remember
guess.
Smash.
Go on.
This is an absolute. Okay, Left 4 Dead 2.
Please be wrong.
Yes.
Suck!
Yes! Get in!
Oh man.
Because I heard tank,
That's-
and I was
That's
thinking.
what I was gonna guess. Gosh,
Yeah.
well, I was gonna say Left 4 Dead. Which one is it?
Shrek.
Booyah! Oh my god, that was brilliant. I need to see this mod.
Yeah, it's a mod for Left 4 Dead 2.
Excellent.
I was totally gonna say.
Ah well.
Yeah.
Could have, should
Really
have.
The other reviews were Steam Workshop allowed me to slice off zombie heads with a master sword. 10 out of 10.
Nice.
In this zombie apocalypse, you can kill with a pan. Enough said.
Oh yeah,
final
that
was-
would have given it away for me.
Yeah. The final one, all caps. Don't shoot me, shoot the fucking zombies.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's good.
So that is 2 points for Randy, 1 point for Elle, 1 point for Nathan.
So I literally cannot lose.
but
But if there's a
if-
tie,
then I'm going to find another Steam
oh
review,
no.
and we're going to just do like
Oh god.
just between the two people with 2 points. Okay,
Good
Okay.
Jesus.
here we go. Uncharted meets Beyond Good and Evil.
It's Tomb Raider.
Nope.
Ooh, you were so sure.
Yeah, he was so
I
sure.
felt good about it.
Wait. Last of Us.
Uncharted.
Meets Beyond Good and Evil. Oh, Uncharted meets Beyond Good and Evil.
Uncharted.
It's not this. Oh.
Fuck.
It's not The Last of Us, right? No. Yeah, I'll say it anyway. 'cause-
The Last of
Remember,
Us.
that
Wait,
game
no, no, no,
is
no.
exclusively
Don't,
on
no.
the
Do not,
PS3?
yes.
Oh, you're right! Of course! Yeah, sorry, I forgot we're doing Steam. Fucking no, that's not my guess. That's not my guess. Bastion, Braid, fucking shit going on
Is
again.
Bastion or Braid your guess?
Why don't you just...
And
No,
and then you
no.
have to describe which one is which.
Then you have to just
Which one has puzzles?
stop it. Stop it.
Oh
Oh, God.
god. I'm actually really think. Oh, fuck. This is hard.
I don't. I just don't.
Jesus, I don't know. See, I want to make a good guess. Fuck it, I don't know. You said Tomb Raider already. God, I
It's
don't
gotten
know.
serious now, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
that's what I was gonna say. I don't want to waste it.
I mean, the pressure is slightly off on my end.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Tomb Raider. It was already taken.
Jesus.
Can I say Tomb
What was
Raider?
that?
I think it was a car going by. I live in a
Randy
busy
just
road.
said Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
Tomb Raider .5, the DLC.
If any entry in the series does the job.
Yeah, just because you said Tomb
It's
Raider.
not Tomb
doesn't
Raider.
mean Tomb Raider.
No, I know that.
If you don't have a guess, just say like we'll wait for the next review.
Yeah, screw it. I don't have a guess. Go.
Yeah, same.
Wow, okay. That was stupid.
You're
Hey,
But I mean,
Literally, you've got a free guess and you pass
Well,
it.
how the hell was I meant to get it off that? Like, that's more effort for me. to...
Uncharted meets Beyond Good and Evil.
And-
Think of any game like any of those
Yeah,
two.
Tomb Raider,
I would have
You
I
said
was
was
already
to
something.
say
said.
because you have the game in front of
Yeah.
you.
No,
Jerk.
No,
Adam's
as
right,
in
though.
think of.
You-
Is there any games like Uncharted? Are there any game? Never
I
mind.
was just.
You
yeah,
could have just
okay,
said
go on,
anything.
Go ahead.
It
Go
didn't
on.
matter.
Yeah,
I-
you're fucking right.
I
It's
could have
fine.
said
Not an
anything, but I
interview.
didn't. Fair enough. Go ahead.
You could have said.
I had a brain
tic
fart.
tac toe.
I had a brain fart. I'm sorry. Just go on, please. My battery
Okay,
is
go
slowly dying.
You're
with you,
someone's
Nathan.
wet dog for the entire game.
What? Wait, say it again.
You're someone's wet dog for the entire game.
I don't know if that's literally or
Yeah, I'm like, are you literally a dog? Because
fuck.
there are some games where you.
I don't know. What's that game where you play a cop and the wolf pet thingy? I can't remember. Hold on, let me Google it.
I'm just thinking of games that have dogs in them that are not going to be this. Like, fucking, what was it? The one with the slutty Japanese girl lost in the mansion with the white dog.
I don't know.
Or like Resident Evil 4 with the dog that's just like helps you in that one boss fight. Or Rule of Rose, because that has a dog in it. But none of you have heard of that game.
I have.
Or played it, I imagine. Heard of it maybe, but not played it, right?
Is it on PS2?
Yes.
I might have.
Oh, it's a good game. It is.
Have I guessed?
No,
Oh.
Nope.
it's your guess.
That's not my guess. You guys didn't guess either, did you?
No. No.
I just want to check if my guess is actually on Steam or not. Okay, I'm gonna guess.
I know,
I'm
how
gonna
do
I'll just
you,
say.
guess
like, is that
Darksiders just to move things along.
Nope.
I'm gonna say.
You're someone's wet dog for the entire game.
The Witcher 2.
Fucking
Nope.
Fable 2. You're a dog in
Nope.
that. Yeah, okay.
not on.
Next review.
Those are
not
better
easy,
guesses than nothing.
Yeah. Oh, eat shit.
Okay, monotonous combat, autopilot, platforming, bad history. Basically, you are a slave and you are happy about it.
And you have a wet dog. Or you are a wet dog. Figuratively or not.
It is figuratively.
Okay.
This isn't a pet game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what the fuck are you looking at for Steam games? A slave with bad history. Well, I mean, that's also figurative, you're not literally a slave.
Prince of Persia.
Nope. Nice guess though. Especially for the most recent one, that was pretty much autopilot platforming.
That's what I was thinking.
Combat wasn't much.
Oh, shit, I don't know. Just hold on. I'm gonna check if this game is on Steam or not.
No, just say it.
Fuck it. Assassin's Creed 4? Black Flag?
No.
Alright.
Stop being specific.
You just say Assassin's Creed, that does the job.
Goodness gracious. I was just trying to be polite.
I'm trying to help you here.
Alright. Okay, hold on. I gotta plug in my Buzzy Buzzerton, my laptop.
Fucking...
So, excuse me.
Oh, that's brutal.
That's, yeah.
Buzzing helps you think. I'm sorry, my battery's like dying, so...
Can you mute your mic while you're not talking?
No. Then Alright, okay.
Was this the last review?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Oh, no kidding.
No, sorry. No, there's one more review after this.
Oh, okay. Then fucking Abyss Odyssey.
No.
One of these days it will be Abyss Odyssey, and Elle will get it right.
These days.
That'll be the day
Okay.
that I invent it. I do the podcast.
Final review. Imagine The Last of Us. Now remove all the QuickTime events, replace a little girl with the woman who's enslaved you, replace the clickers with killer robots.
Amy! Is it Amy?
No.
Oh, damn
I'm gonna
it!
have to start over because
Enslaved.
No.
Sorry! I was so excited
Enslaved.
for my wrong answer.
Sorry?
Enslaved, Odyssey to the West.
Yes.
yeah, that's
Ah!
good. That's yes.
I love how Amy isn't even a platformer.
No,
I was
it's not.
so excited. I was like, I have...
literally like halfway into the first sentence. Ooh, Amy!
She was just yelling at her
I
friend that
mean,
was walking past.
you jumped with Flappy Bird pretty quick.
So you can't say
True.
much.
No matter
Fair play
what.
to yeah.
No
It
one-
does make sense when you look it over. Like someone's wet dog. Yeah, you are enslaved.
I've played
In fact, I said the word
0%
slave.
of enslaved, so
Oh, I see.
Yeah, fair play. So that means Nathan and Randy both have 2 points.
we need a tiebreaker.
Dun, dun, dun.
I've already got a game.
It's okay. No one can hate me more than I hate me, so it's fine.
Okay. I'm going to make this quick. Okay, so the first review is tiebreak. You did get a point though, El, so fair play to you.
Yay.
Broke the streak.
Yeah, finally.
Just like Grand Theft Auto, but everything you want in it.
Just Cause 2.
Yes.
I was gonna...
I win.
Well, shit.
Whoops, sorry. I've
It's
got
getting,
the mic.
it's getting real depressing at the end of every podcast.
Yeah, I was just gonna say because I was literally
Everyone's
playing.
just like, "Oh, Randy wins again."
I was just playing Just Cause 2 today, and I 100%.
You played it today?
Yeah, I was playing it today. I'm not joking. Yeah, 20 minutes before the podcast, I was cracking away at Just Cause 2.
So does that mean I have to host again next week?
Yes, you do.
You get to be hosting again. You're in 3-2. You won by a little bit.
Yeah,
today.
well, the record book just says that I won.
This is a
Doesn't
big
say
fat
by how much.
W. Okay, brilliant. Randy's once again the victor. We're going to call time on the podcast there. We ran long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Quite long.
Quite long indeed. Okay, so thank you to Nathan Hughes,
Thank you.
Elle Noonan,
Thank you.
and the Steam User Review champion, Randy Fluharty.
Yeah.
You can hear his head inflating.
I was trying to think of like a wrestling thing to say just now.
I'm gonna Kid Punk you one of these days. You'll
Kid-
see,
see,
I'll sit
what
down and
is
make a
Kid
big
Punk?
speech about you.
What is Kid Punk?
Isn't that his name?
No,
oh,
it is
no,
not.
CM Punk.
Kid
CM Punk. Sorry. Look at me. I'm making an effort to get in the man lingo, and it's just not.
It's not.
happening.
No, it's not man lingo. It's wrestling fans get beat up.
It's Randy and Adam lingo.
Pretty much. Okay, that's it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And until next week, take care of yourselves.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh wait, I pressed the wrong button. This is me pressing the wrong button and going back into Audacity pressing stop. Stop!